Hello, everybody. Today, sorry, I'm very professional. Today we have two matches ahead of us in the actual bracket stage, meaning, hold on, is my desktop audio working? Alright, yeah, I think so. But we have two matchups, best of threes, in the actual bracket stage. In the lower bracket, meaning whoever loses these best of threes, they're going home. Up first, we have Plop, the fourth place Terran player from Group D, versus Mariposa, the third place Protoss player from Group B. And then after that, we have Slothio, the fourth place Terran player from Group B, versus Mark, the third place Zerg player from Group A. Now, you guys talk, because I'm going to sneeze.
Alright. As we're completely silent.
Yeah, we are very excited. We first games of bracket stage. We've put a lot of effort into making it as good as it can be. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming, and should be exciting for everybody.
And I guess as we're just trying to fill time, we just announced, not even 60 seconds ago, a new bracket stage rule. Or rule as we enter the bracket stage. Players and contestants that are actively playing a game, they have to be in the competitor slot and deafened. Because in the past, people were playing in the group stage, and they were just chilling in VC, talking to each other. And us, well, the casters, we didn't know what information was being traded, and also the audience has no clue what's going on. So hopefully this will get you guys, or if you're a contestant, when you're playing your game, if you want to tell something to your opponent, you type it in chat so everyone can see it.
Yeah,
it keeps things fair, and I don't know, it's just more interesting. So that's
yeah,
why
I
it's a
don't
rule.
think we're really worried about it being unfair or anything. It's more the way I see it. It's like if there's smack talk happening, I want to know about it.
Exactly. So yeah, sorry we're saying this literally moments before you start the game, but we think this is going to be better.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess before you fully get into the bracket, we have representatives from all groups here except for Group C. And I don't know, I was just wondering, kind of reflecting on the group stages, which ones were your favorites? What was your favorite games? What were your favorite groups overall?
Personally, I really liked Group C, and if I recall, Group D, whichever one Blue and Vignette were in.
Yeah, they were in Group D.
Yeah, C and D I think were my favorites. Just because any of Verify Venice's games.
Yeah, Venice's games were all pretty fun. We're pretty funny to watch.
And then Group D, well, one's just Blue and Vignette. I think they were just fun to watch. In any of the games they played.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Or do you have a
hold
similar
on.
conclusion?
Can one of you guys make the game? We're getting people.
Oh, okay.
People are anxious to play, and I agree.
Do we have the order?
I think Blue Storm was first.
Okay, Blue Storm first.
All right. Well, I guess since we're moving into things, I think we all pretty much agree. Vignette versus Blue was a hype game.
I think that was maybe a best of all time Yankees game.
Top versus bottom, right?
I don't think it matters too much.
It does if we want the all chat.
Yeah, if we want the
that's what I'm saying. Which one is all chat? Which one is all chat default?
I think we could do free for all or melee.
I think free for all. We don't need the top versus bottom thing. Just do free for all.
We already got some people asking, what the hell in all caps is crime? And
oh, is that
well, you guys don't even know. We got the low crime players today. You guys are gonna What do you mean you need it explained? It's very self-explanatory.
It's pretty obvious.
Mariposa, that's his crime. He's a Hoodspur player. He's a chutzpah player. It makes sense. Come on. Plop is a goop player. Like, what are you guys talking about? You don't know.
After lots of analytics, like you didn't know, but we've been dissecting
True.
all of you
Actually
contestants.
true.
We have data on everyone. We literally have a Google spreadsheet with percentages going to the 4th decimal place on how you guys play.
The crabs.
Because Mariposa's playing on Krabs' setup.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I'm gonna just real quick go into their individual pages.
Oh my god, look at the chat.
First we have, I guess we're gonna go into Plop first. So here we go, the long-awaited interview screen. Plop, I mainly want to call out, wants to play against, he says, quote, I want to kill Hosem, aka Mariposa. And like, this is it. This is, if Plop wins here, Mariposa is dead. He's out of the tournament. So, he could get his wish. I don't know, anything else?
More attentive viewers. Wait, hold up. I think my stream's a little behind. I just got into the game. Let me click the live button.
Yeah, there's
Oh, true. Wait, I forgot. I think it's like a 30-second.
Yes.
No, it's not. Neither is Civ.
Fire Emblem or Civ are not RTSs.
I think
Civ
is an RTS.
No,
it's not. They're turn-based.
Oh,
Both are turn-based.
That's right.
But it's a thought that counts. We got that strategy grind set.
Yeah. APM level fungus. So, everyone, I think better than just pure numbers, I think it's better to just quantify, like show the animal equivalent of the APM. So like, which is faster, a fungus or a sponge? Or whatever. I already forget what Mariposa's was.
Well, we'll go back to these before between games. But again, real quick, Mariposa, and I just want to say this is a clash of the titans in terms of awesome profile pictures. But Mariposa says wants to play against Justin Jr. Is that Plop?
I presume that is Plop.
I guess so.
All right. And then Clash of Clans as another RTS game. That goes hard.
I guess technically it is an RTS.
I think Clash of Clans is an actual RTS, so this is fine. APM level Jellyfish. So I think Jellyfish. I don't know
I'd
about
say
you guys,
Jellyfish is higher than Fungus.
It is Fungus. Yeah, I think there's more movement, maybe more brain activity going on here. I suffer from success. We'll see if that's true today.
Yeah.
Favorite unit Dragoon. I expect to see some Dragoons in this match.
We love Dragoons.
But low crime, not a lot of crime activity here, so I think we're expecting kind of a straightforward game, probably from Mariposa. But
yeah, I agree.
Without further ado, I think our players are anxious to play. So let's say, type this in chat. Are you both ready? We're gonna wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's look at the chat. I want to be attentive to the chat. People seem to be fans of the new graphics. Thank you.
Oh, they go hard.
Shout out to Gianni for
Give me G-Man.
painstakingly making these. G-Man.
We do not dox people.
I think he said me, right?
No,
we have that as
fun.
your name.
Yeah, honestly.
It's fun.
Like, look, if you're stepping into the commentator ring, we're saying your first name.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. All right, I think both players are ready. Let's rock and roll.
All right, let's do this. This is gonna be our first look at Blue Storm
True.
in this tournament. So let's go. Who's the lobby leader? You can have.
I think Gianni.
Oh yeah, true.
Alrighty.
Mark says this needs a scene that shows the caster sitting at a desk or something.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
agree.
true.
Maybe for you, Splinky 3.
True, but that's hard to set up. Anyway, in the bottom left, dark blue, potentially going for his first win of the tournament, Plop 74. The Terran, by the way, for you audio
and
listeners.
And top right, the
Beige?
vaguely chapstick-colored
chapstick?
Protoss.
Salmon.
Not crabs, although it says crabs, it's just playing on crabs setup. This is Mariposa.
Oh yeah.
And it's very interesting that Plop chose Blue Storm as the first game, as the first map here.
So Blue Storm, if you notice here, if you scroll all the way out, it does not take a lot of movement to get from one side of the map to the other. Additionally, Plop going for an early gas, his signature. But additionally, it's like there is I have a bit of glare on my computer, so I literally can't see it. But like there is somewhere here, there's like a little gap where Zerglings and stuff, like Zerglings, Zealots, Marines, maybe Vultures can like fit through, and everything else has to go up this ramp around this like third base, and then down here out onto the rest of the map. And so there's kind of this weird place where you would think that maybe the map is split horizontally, but actually they're kind of split in this weird diagonal along this little ravine in the middle. So I think this map has potential for some interesting late games.
Yeah, I think a side effect of this narrow channel that's going down the center of the map is that the weaker, smaller units kind of get inadvertently buffed. I think early game aggression is probably also buffed. So like Zealots and stuff that can fit through that little gap, we're going to see it in a little bit. Both of our players haven't expanded yet.
Yeah.
But like Zerglings, Zealots, Marines, they can all fit through this small gap, but stuff like tanks and Dragoons will have to go around.
Mariposa with his first gateway almost done, and Plop went double supply and refinery before barracks.
Yeah, I mean, Mariposa said that he hadn't... Yeah, here he goes. This is the little channel we're talking about. A worker gets through, everything else has to go up this ramp, around this, like, disgusting third base, and then out, like, across.
The reason the third base is so bad is if you're looking at it, you can see it's, like, right at the bottom of this,
you see these...
Right at the bottom of this ramp. So, you know, enemy ranged units can get on top of the ramp and shoot down onto your third base.
They can get around from here... But also the part that's really gross is like there are these minerals here. You guys will not know what I'm talking about, LOL. But like you gotta make your command center like here, or like it's like here. So like these mineral patches are miles away. Like it's insane how far away they are.
Looks like Mariposa's probe scout just chilling in the middle of the map.
Yeah, Mariposa said he hadn't practiced in all week, and I kind of believe it. He seems a little rusty.
He's also playing with a completely foreign hotkey setup to him because
he
has extremely cursed hotkeys, and he's playing on someone else's computer. So
can a Zealot slip through that gap?
I
believe so. Yeah.
I think Hydras and Zealots are the biggest things that can. I don't think a Vulture can, but I could be wrong.
I don't think a Vulture can either.
Oh, this Zealot might just end the game.
It could.
There's a chance. It depends on how Plop controls this, potentially.
Got Marines
Zealot probe combo.
Yeah. Like 2 Marines with SCVs can easily take out a Zealot. But it depends on how many SCVs Plop pulls to help fight, and it might depend on the individual player's control.
Kakaroo.
Oh yeah, the Kakaroo.
The point. I wish Mariposa pulled his probe to help the Zealot fight, because the probe kind of acts as a +1 upgrade for the Zealot, and if they're both fighting at the same time, they can kind of two-shot.
No!
Move command. Double move command.
They were making out. They were cuddling.
They were kissing sloppy
style.
Sloppy style. Right for the workers. I think this is kind of a mistake. I don't know. How do you guys feel?
Zealots 4-shot workers.
Yeah, but I feel like you kind of want to just target down the Marines. Look at how much damage this Zealot took from those 2 Marines. It only got 1 worker kill. Like, I think
it did.
It did pretty good, but I think it could have.
I'd say it's an equal exchange.
Oh yeah, I mean I think it was a little. It favors Protoss a little, honestly, but
yeah, because that only cost 1 Zealot.
Yeah, and Marines are pretty expendable, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been handled better by Mariposa. Yeah, I looked
getting early missile turrets up. That's interesting.
No, I'm here for it.
No DT rush here.
Yeah, I think, honestly, this isn't too early, because I think a DT, honestly, would have if you super rush this DT, it would have been there already.
This would probably be a strong map for Dark Templars, because Dark Templars can probably fit through this gap.
Yeah, this IMO is a strong rush map. But Mariposa getting a Robo, and these goons are about to find out the hard way.
They're
not allowed to
lose.
lose.
They can't.
Yeah,
they can't go through there.
These dragoons got to go around, folks.
They'll never make it.
They'll never make it. Try as he may, they're not going to go through that gap.
Yeah.
They're just gonna.
Just doing the dance, doing the dragoon dance.
They're just gonna wander about.
Yeah. Plop starting machine shop. So I think.
Ooh, Mariposa starting a robotic support bay.
Oh, Reaver, interesting. Or maybe just Speed
Observer,
Shuttle, yeah.
And Observatory.
Okay.
He's low on gas, so he's not going to be able to.
I mean, actually, this Reaver drop might not do much against these missile turrets.
No,
they might shoot the shuttle down. It depends on the angle Mariposa comes through.
Yeah, honestly, if Mariposa gets speed, which you can do with the robotic support bay, like, speed shuttles are so good. Oh, Mariposa manually moving the dragoons around.
Yeah, this is what you gotta do, folks.
These, you know, we saw in Vignette's game versus Blue, shuttles can and will just fly over missile turrets, which is why it's so important to put missile turrets in your base by your mineral lines. Putting, like, a perimeter of missile turrets is more of a scare tactic than something that's actually good. Mariposa holding the middle of the map. Plop finally expanding. First expansion 7 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Both these players seem to be a little...
Probably researching mines. Mines would really help.
Well, something just finished. Yeah, it's mines. You can see on the Vulture if you click on it.
Oh yeah.
I love Kakaroos. They're so epic. I remember back in the free-for-all day, you get a queen, throw a parasite on one.
Parasite. Yeah.
Alright, Mariposa also expanding. So honestly, it seems like at least Mariposa seems to be playing very standard if you pretended this Nexus was already up. And scouting around, looking for a hidden base or something. Smart move by Mariposa.
I think just trying to find a way into the base.
Actually, you're right.
Took the wrong way in.
He's like, bro, what?
Oh, he's seeing some mines down from Plop here.
Yeah.
Right at the bottom of the ramp.
Very defensive. I think a little overly defensive, but, you know, you'll want mines there eventually. I'm just not sure if you'd want your first 3 mines there.
No, I mean, I feel like it's better to have them above the. It's probably better to have them above the ramp.
Oh, that's a good seed spot, I think.
Oh yeah. Although if you turn off Plop's vision, these walls block vision, so like he does not see these goons, and the goons are coming around.
Oh, the goons are gonna. Better to have the mines above ground, so they can also.
Yeah, they get high ground vision. This.
Reaver comes out.
Oh,
from the robotics facility.
Smart pick instantly starts making scarabs, so he knows it's there. But I wonder if Mariposa is gonna push forward with these goons, because I wonder how that fight will go.
Probably gonna poke. I don't. They're gonna get eaten by these mines.
Sexy worker transfer.
Oh, killing the Kakaroo?
Bro, he did. Nah.
He attacked the Kakaroo.
Bro, fuck that guy.
Alright, gonna walk right into these mines.
Oh, he pulls back. I think that's the right move.
So, actually, very well done by Mariposa.
Thanks, scare him off.
He only took shield damage on his goons, so, like, actually very well done. I'm impressed. And Plop wisely is not using his barracks anymore. I hate to say it, you Marine enjoyers. Wait, does the Kakaroo regenerate HP? Or did Plop shoot one with a Marine? Why is it on 53? Alright, but sadly for you Marine enjoyers, they just don't do a lot versus Protoss or versus Terran. So
shuttle moving out with a Reaver in it.
Yeah. No speed on the shuttle.
And more Dragoons trying to find their way out.
Yeah, rest in peace. Shooting the gateway. Oh, because the goon is stuck! You hate to see it.
Oh, we can't. Oh, the goon can't leave.
Oh, looks like Mariposa is setting up shop here, making a pylon. He really has Plop contained here. It's not like a super hard contain. It's more of like a theoretical or like mental contain. But if Plop is gonna push out on the map, he's gotta do some fighting for it.
The mental contain is like a genjutsu from Naruto.
Yeah, the mental contain goes hard. You'd be shocked by how many games it's like I was doing some practice versus Vignette, and you'd be shocked. It's like, man, 10 minutes into the game, I have like 10 Zerglings outside his base. He's like, oh, I can't move. There are too many Lings out here. It's like, oh, alright.
Observer comes out.
Yeah. It's a one
gonna
goon.
Gonna grant some very helpful vision for Mariposa.
Yeah. I think, honestly, Plop can probably be a little more aggressive here.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I think...
This amount of tanks can wreck these Dragoons.
Yeah, I think you might have to be a little careful, especially of the Reaver, but Plop's army here seems a little stronger.
That shuttle is going to spell problems, though.
Yeah. And Plop has an armory, so can now start making Goliaths. Plop only
making a gateway... Making 2 gateways at
outside
Plop's base.
That's a smart move, I think. If you're gonna hold this position anyway, might as well make use of it. It's a little aggressive, but if it works, it pays off huge. But anyway, Plop is only on 1 factory, and his worker count is not super high. Regardless, both players could do a better job spending their cash.
Plop putting up more missile turrets, which is pretty good news for him and bad news for Mariposa here.
Yeah.
Plop is doing a good job at keeping up, at checking up. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Plop. It looks like Plop has a. I feel like Plop is improved since we've last seen him, but it's kind of been a while. Mariposa, you do not want to do this.
That mine.
All the tanks. It looks like all the tanks targeted the same goon. So one got like Thanos snapped, and then the rest are unscathed.
Yeah.
Mariposa is also being very safe with these observers, really not poking in at all. Oh, Wraiths are coming out. Wraiths, I think, are like a secret, actually very good counter to Reaver drops.
You just have to be careful not to have them fight your goons.
But
they give vision.
This actually, I think, works out. 1 Wraith for 2 goons?
What happened there, guys, was the siege tank has a greater attack range than it has a sight range. So what happened there is Plop's Wraith revealed the high ground. And
didn't even matter because Plop had no high ground vision until then. Now has the vultures up to get the high ground vision, but this observer is showing this vulture movement perfectly.
Yeah, he's going to target these gateways here.
Oh, it's the Reaver. Oh, here comes the Reavers.
Double Reavers.
Plop pulls back. Reaver shot duds. I don't think it even damaged mine. That last one dudded, but yeah, overall, nice hold with the Reavers.
Man, Plop should really move his siege tanks up to the high ground.
Oh, Plop made a Valkyrie. The Valkyrie, I don't think is the play, because the Valkyrie is an AoE. It does it like area of effect. So the Wraith, I think, has higher single target DPS, and it's also a lot cheaper than the Valkyrie. So I think I'd rather see Wraiths out of Plop than the Valkyrie. But and it looks like Plop is getting Wraith Cloak or Wraith Energy, but Energy's useless without Cloak. So because this control tower.
There is an observer there, so Cloak won't do much help.
Yeah. Mariposa has these goons here on defense, but like, Plop isn't doing anything. He's locked in. So I'd much rather see Mariposa, bring these goons up to the front line. Oh, the Stargate coming down from Mariposa. And Mariposa's starting to mine out. That's a sign of healthy worker saturation, is when you're mining out at like 15, 16, 17 minutes. Honestly, because he's mining out so quickly, I think he might have too many workers at his main. He probably needs some more at his natural, or ideally like a third base.
Yeah.
Because Mariposa has complete map control right now. So he can start expanding like crazy if he wanted to. And
Yeah,
a Nexus. And this is what I was talking about. This is the closest the Nexus can get to these top mineral patches.
Oh, that's rough. I don't know if you guys just saw that.
Yeah, the vulture.
I caught a glimpse.
No, Plop sent in a cloaked wraith, but it got killed.
That's what that was.
Because of the observer.
Oh, that is tough, because
Plop didn't know that.
Yeah,
look at Plop's missile wall here.
Yeah,
I saw.
That's some free-for-all missile wall. I'm here for it.
That really is. The Reavers are not getting in.
No drops.
Oh, the covert ops from Plop!
No way!
He's going for ghosts instead of battle he doesn't have a single comsat! That's why he's saved up for 2 nuke silos!
No way! I'm so hyped!
That actually would be kind of crazy. But, I think this might be
he
like
doesn't
a
even
slow...
have an academy. Yeah, no comsat.
Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Lifted command centers.
It's because he must have misclicked the nuke silo.
Oh, I think he did. Yeah.
But I'm a little worried that this might be like
ran away.
This might be a slow strangulation of Plop here. There it is.
Missile silo.
Oh my god.
Oh, but he needs an academy anyway, because you can't make a ghost without an academy.
That's right. He needs to make the academy. I think he's gonna realize that soon.
Yeah. But Plop really doesn't have too much agency here. Maybe some miracle nukes can get him back into the game, but without being able to get back on this map.
All of those dragoons.
Yeah.
I've never gotten this far. Isn't that inspiring?
What
now? Let's go.
Okay, he has a science vessel. That's good. Help support. These,
I think he's kind of just making everything. But yeah, these Valkyries can only hit air. By the way, I don't know. Let's see. Plop.
So glad of the new rule, making our players talk in text. Dude,
neither player is doing too well on upgrades, but Mariposa just now getting a fleet beacon. For those of you who don't know, you need a fleet beacon to get carriers. But
you lockdown on carriers down with by these ghosts.
That's like unironically a good move. But the real play would be if you get the fleet beacon for the scout upgrades.
No, the scout is garbage. Don't listen to Matt here. It's one of the worst overpriced units in the game. That is the joke.
Yeah. So the joke for the scout is that like it's okay. But it's okay when it's like one of the most expensive units in the game. So like you don't really get it. There are very niche situations where it works. Like honestly right now a scout or two wouldn't be too bad just before the fleet beacon is done. But since it's already done, it's like, well, there's no reason to get one now. And honestly, Plop has a ton of Goliaths. So if Mariposa's not careful with these carriers, this is enough Goliaths and missile turrets.
It's only one Stargate carrier.
Yeah, these carriers won't be a threat for a while. Honestly, like, it's gonna take like 5-6 minutes for these carriers to really be a threat. If Plop moves out, Plop can do what is called an elevator, where like if you have an army down here, you have a drop ship, like take some, drop them here, take some, drop them here, and do that until the whole army's up. And that could be a smart move, but Mariposa already has an observer here checking for that.
A nuke is underway, but still no academy, so a ghost cannot be produced yet.
Yeah, I wonder if Plop knows you need a ghost to launch a nuke. I would hope so.
He just says in chat, hey, for no reason in particular, how do I send this nuke?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mariposa mined out of his main. He recognized and transferred. That's something that I'm admittedly like really bad at. It's like I will be mined out for 3-4 minutes before I notice.
Carrier's out, but it's going to be a long time before it has 8 interceptors.
Yeah, and you know what else?
Oh, he does have +1 attack on the interceptors, though.
This ghost is going to have trouble with this observer right here.
Oh yeah, especially with no scan. Because I was thinking, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
you could
also
scan and
know-
launch from the low ground, but can't do that without a comm
Something
set.
about the Ghost is, if you're gonna do nuke plays, you really need to get the ocular implants upgrade.
True. The nuke
Because,
expert here.
Because not only does that increase the Ghost sight range, but it increases their nuke range. So to do those far away nuke calls, you really need that observer.
That observer, I just want to say, it got closer than it should have. Because if you look at Plop's vision, the missile turrets can't see up this ridge. So the observer was able to kind of just come up right here without getting noticed.
Yeah, Templar Archives and an Arbiter Tribunal on the way.
Okay. Oh man, I think I remember hearing
DTs?
something once
We can
that
see some
like
DTs,
maybe. But I remember hearing something once that like an Arbiter cloaking carriers. It's like they call that something like
Templar Archives.
Wait, what?
Look at his main.
Yeah, that's
3
awesome.
Templar Archives.
That goes so hard. But
Really? Oh, you're right. What?
I think I heard someone say that, like, arbiters with carriers, they called it, like, the touch of death or something like that, and it's like, well, because what the arbiter does is it makes everything underneath it invisible. So if you have an arbiter with carriers, it makes them invisible. But it is a very expensive, and it takes a long time to get set up, so no one really does it at high level. But what's important to notice is Mariposa does not have the interceptor upgrade, so each carrier currently can only hold 4 interceptors instead of 8.
He's working on half capacity.
Oh, we do have a whole bunch of Dark Templar, but mines. Oh, something blew up. Mines will blow up on Dark Templar, and missile turrets and science vessels detect Dark Templar. So I don't think these are really going to do anything, but you never know.
You'll know Academy.
I think it's hilarious that Plop has this like missile turret wall here, and then the right side of the base there is nothing.
They're
It's like,
completely open.
that's so funny. Even now, making more missile turrets.
You'll know Academy. So the nuke is ready, but no ghosts can be made.
Mariposa he has full map control and he is using it.
Yeah,
these DTs
are
are going to be really annoying if that science vessel doesn't move up a little bit.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I don't know.
He has these mines. He has so many missile turrets. I think he'll be okay.
I think it depends. There's a
No, because like
chance
the missile
DTs
turret
are...
and the science vessel like isn't quite close enough. Like the DTs, they will only get spotted until they're like right on the siege tanks with how close the missile turret and the science vessel are.
Like
they're already on the
DTs
tanks by the time they're spotted.
These DTs shouldn't do anything, but DTs are kind of a DT for Dark Templar. They're kind of like a miracle unit where like they will do stuff when they shouldn't. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they like just started wrecking. Obviously, if they went in for the attack, they wouldn't do anything. But if
what kind of unit is the Reaver? Because it doesn't do stuff when it should.
The Reaver is the more you put in, the more you get. Like if you are willing to practice for like 10,000 hours on controlling your Reaver, then it will pull off miracles and single-handedly win games.
Do we still have those Reavers in the shuttle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to call out, like, Mariposa has made a shit ton of observers. Like, he has, honestly, a little too many. Now, granted, like, it doesn't matter, because he's still not at 200 supply, but, I don't know.
The dude knows what's going on.
I just realized, look at Mariposa's gas count. His main gas, there's no way, like, that's depleted. His natural gas is probably also depleted. No, actually, I don't think it is, just looking at his gas. But this base doesn't have a gas geyser. This base doesn't have a gas geyser. He is broke when it comes to gas.
Which is, he's going for all this tech.
Oh, there's the Arbiter.
Yeah,
there's the Arbiter.
An Arbiter is 350 gas.
Invisible carriers.
His carriers are like 200 gas each, I think.
Yeah, he is... Like, Mariposa needs to take a gas base real quickly. And that's one of the things. Blue Storm is an old map, and it kind of shows in how many gas bases there are. Nowadays, you don't get too many bases, like mineral-only bases. By the way, the carrier's moving up a bit. But you don't get too many, like, quote, mineral-only bases, like these, because they only have minerals. You don't get that so much anymore. Because it's kind of, oh, this Arbiter's about to have a bad day.
That Arbiter's dead. That Arbiter's dead.
Oh, pulls it around,
saves
it. Yeah, nicely done. Oh, by the way, he has +2 air attack. Mariposa does.
What was that Arbiter trying to do? Maybe a recall?
I think just a recall.
Probably.
But I think recall's 150 energy, right?
Making even more missile turrets. Well, you never know what it's going to do.
Happening, buddy.
Isn't a recall 150 energy?
It is, yeah. At least I think it is.
Yeah, it is. I can't believe he's putting more missile turrets here.
So, I don't think we've seen an Arbiter yet. So, an Arbiter is a spellcaster. It has this, quote, attack that has, like, 0.1 DPS or something. Gun. Yeah. So, like, it technically does damage, but it won't. It is a super, super late game spellcaster. Because the spells it has, in addition to making everything under it invisible, it has stasis, where any unit hit by it is effectively put in the Shadow Realm for like 5 minutes.
It's like 1 minute. It's one of the longest lasting spells in the game.
Yeah, and then its other spell, which we might see now, is Recall, which...
Oh, Arbiter.
We're about to see what a Recall does, hopefully.
Oh no. Back
away. Moves in. These carriers. Bad day for the carriers. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! And look at the supply. Krabs was up like 50 supply, and now he's down in supply.
Oh my gosh!
All right, I'm really hoping we see a recall here. But what a recall does is like, if oh,
that was a big blunder. Did you see that?
Yeah. So what you do
if you have, where the Arbiter was.
Yeah. So if you have an Arbiter and you recall, what you have to do.
Tank's moving up.
Hell yeah!
Plop taking some initiative here.
Oh,
you love to see this.
His quote was, "I want to kill Hosem." Oh, this DT is gonna.
Yeah, this DT. All right.
Oh, that shuttle's going down. 2 Reavers down. Oh, the DTs! No, the DTs!
Plop has to move up the science vessel.
Get that science vessel over there. They're gonna die. You got a science vessel.
Yeah, never count Dark Templar out.
Dude, you have a science vessel, please.
Wild! What is this guy doing? Insane! Sending in the Valkyrie support. Valkyrie can't shoot the ground and they can't detect. Oh, the science vessel coming in.
Okay, there's the science vessel.
Accidentally moving the science vessel in range just a little too late. And Plop is so far ahead on supply right now.
Oh god.
Oh, Plop has 2. Mariposa has 1/1/1 on his ground. Plop has +2 attack.
Coming in.
This is
waiting in the middle of the map.
This is a pretty fat dub for Mariposa.
Oh,
this is a fat dub for Plop. Smart move from Mariposa taking this fight. These Valkyries not going to be able to do anything.
They're there to absorb shots for the ground units.
Yeah, for the Goliath. The one Goliath. Mariposa also...
That science vessel out of there.
Just took an assimilator up here.
Yeah.
Oh, a little, I don't know. A little too, bold.
Defense matrix on this tank.
I think both players are experimenting with spells. Oh, by the way, so, what Recall does, the Arbiter is here, you cast Recall... Oh, these
on your army far away.
Yeah, on your army. Say, if you cast a Recall here, all of these probes would be moved from here to here underneath the Arbiter.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Plop, take some ground.
Yeah, it takes 30 minutes, but we get some fighting happening.
You guys see the amount of Arbiters Mariposa has in his base?
Yeah, he's got 4 in his, like, at his...
Oh, yeah, they're here.
It's on the bottom right.
Okay. I don't think that's the move, I'm not gonna lie. I think, carriers would be a much better play. This one Wraith is fighting this, pylon.
gonna take all
now he
day.
has so little gas that he can pretty much only make zealots at this point.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah, gas poor.
this might be... Plop might win this game just because Mariposa has so little gas. And he's mined out from his main and natural.
Like, just look
recall,
around. There's no.
Right.
But what is there to recall?
Yeah, there's nothing to recall.
There's no army. There's no army to recall.
Mariposa is
just realized that.
He can recall this group at his third. And
Yeah,
it looks like he is.
See, like the DT.
His camera just went over there. Wait,
Oh,
you
he missed. Oh! I think it's because of where the arbiter was placed. It's like on out of bounds.
Yeah, there's probably nowhere for them to go. Crazy.
Wow, that sucks.
Arbiter.
But
the other one.
You
Don't
gotta
make
get a
the same
little
mistake twice.
closer.
Oh, another misclick.
Where did he cast it? I was looking at the
He
army.
casted it right on top of where the arbiter was.
Oh, that's tough.
Another misinput.
But yeah, look at how bad these arbiters are at destroying these.
Again, a water gun. It is actually a water gun.
But Mariposa is barely mining, has like no gas.
More arbiters coming in.
So,
But still no army to call in.
I really hope Plop kind of takes the initiative.
There's a few guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plop
Valkyrie is gonna be the end of this arbiter group.
move some
there goes the Goliath
down.
yeah.
Maybe scare him
Oh
off.
my god! Look, this
What is this Valkyrie doing?
the Valkyrie got bullied.
Yeah.
That Goliath has 2-2. I didn't even notice.
What?
It's just
Oh,
to
you're
attack. Yeah.
No, it's 2-2. Twin auto. Oh, you're right.
Because he has two different attacks, the anti-ground and anti-air. I hope Plop moves out. Because Mariposa is so far behind right now, but if he could stabilize, I could easily see Mariposa. He has enough money, and he's like, Plop still is not far out on the map that Mariposa could get
no
back.
army.
He could bring himself back
There's
into
that little
this.
force, but
Yeah, I don't think his gateways are really doing anything either.
Yeah,
'Cause
another
he just
way
has
of
no gas.
Another way of visualizing Mariposa's 15900 minerals. I think you learned.
Yeah, that was a test. No, that was a test recall.
He's like, oh, I think I get it now.
Yeah,
I think this game might go on for another half hour.
it's a possibility. There we go.
There
we
we
get
go.
the recall.
All right.
So do you guys think this recall is gonna do too much? I'm not sure.
It'll be I mean, it depends on how quickly Plop can
Plop's
rotate his
moving
forces.
Goliaths, but 3 Goliaths can't handle this. 4 Goliaths lose this fight.
Didn't even notice that Plop made a physics lab.
Oh, he did. He gave up on the nuke.
Probably doesn't know how to cast it.
Oh, the SCVs! The SCVs killed the Dark Templar! Well, Plop is now in the red.
Plop needs his science vessel here because he's gonna lose all these missile turrets.
Arbiter pushed out, just survived. Alright, Mariposa's attack has, I think, officially been routed.
It's been fizzled out.
Yeah, let's be real, this one Dragoon, it's not going to do too much. Oh, Plop over-pulling! No! Send these tanks to counterattack! This effectively has the DPS of one
back
Dragoon.
shots.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god.
These 5 Arbiters probably combined to have the DPS of one Dragoon. It's the most expensive Dragoon ever.
Yeah, 5. What is this? This is
5 Arbiters.
5 arbiters is like, God, how much gas is that?
But keep
It's
in mind they have
350
+2
times
attack.
Oh, he's attacking with the arbiters.
5. Look at this stat. A new meta unlocked.
True.
Using the arbiters as damage dealers.
Can't believe it's stacked arbiters. Never thought I'd see it.
Alright, now these
You-
Arbiters are done. They had a chance with
No
their
one-
one Goon support, but yeah. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to see Plop so far ahead right now. Like, Mariposa really bungled that attack. recall
teleported a carrier, but that's not the move.
Yeah, these carriers again still don't
Goliaths.
have the carriers still don't have the interceptor upgrades. So like this is one carrier, but it's effectively like half a carrier because it should have 8
a quarter
interceptors.
Carrier, 2 of its interceptors got shot down. So.
Oh, the interceptors. Oh, they aren't invisible.
They sometimes are, sometimes aren't. Yeah, unfortunately, Plop is on the receiving end of some malicious Arbiter-based backshots right now.
Yeah, Mariposa not really doing too much at home. Like he is, because again, his gas income is so low. But Plop needs a science vessel. Plop really needs a science vessel.
Yeah,
honestly, both players need to expand right now. Plop's, we're not really talking about the money because like this isn't a game of who has more money, but like Plop's, Plop's starting to mine out. He needs to expand as well. Also, I think somewhere along the line, maybe it was the recall, Plop just like he lost all his workers. It looks like. Like look, he's got 5 guys mining minerals.
Teleported some dragoons in to help out.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, 2 goons. Oh, and Mariposa expanding here to the top left.
Mariposa's macro could be a lot better.
Yeah. Macro, aka macro management, is effectively like spending your money. Making big army. But I think Mariposa's kind of clawing his way back into the game. Because Plop only has 5 guys mining minerals. And he only has 2 factories. So it's like he just can't make stuff fast enough. By this way, this carrier's interceptors are getting spawn camped. Yeah, look, one just finished making, and there it goes. Oh, it made it back! It actually survived. Oh, these goons got baited!
No, get the goons under the Arbiter.
That tank stepped into Arbiter land.
At Plop's own words, I think he lacks critical information here with how to deal with these invisible...
Oh, look!
The counterattack!
Counterattack!
He says
Plop is just now trying to figure out how to get in this base, though.
Yeah.
He's on the wrong side of the map. He's like, whoa!
Alright, no, not that way. That's it.
Plop is like Scooby-Doo shaking his head like, whoa! I can't believe Mariposa's attack is working this well.
I kinda can.
Yeah, like honestly, where are the science vessels, bro? How come your starport's not making stuff? Wraiths or science vessels would be killer here.
Oh, one of the goons goes down.
It looks like probably both of these goons are going down because they're in tank range. Yeah, there they go.
And not invisible. Oh, A move, please.
Oh,
you don't gotta siege up, but...
Alright, well there it goes.
Overkill.
At least he's actively microing.
Oh,
okay, Mariposa.
Hold on, Plop with the +3 attack. Mariposa, where are his goons? What's he got? 111. All right, so Plop is pretty far ahead in terms of upgrades, and it looks like here he is denying Mariposa's only mining base. He has a base here in the top left, but he's not doing anything with it. So this is a pretty big siege. But these 2 goons are coming here.
Oh,
but Mariposa also has in this counterattack.
2 goons lose to 4 tanks.
On high ground too, so
didn't even this tank didn't even die. But Mariposa is slowly but surely cleaning out Plop's base here. Oh, Plop's not making anything because he's like insanely supply blocked.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Plop is like hardcore committed to the base trade. It looks like he's not making any supply depots or anything. And like here finally comes the worker transfer to top left. I don't think Plop knows about that base up there.
Oh, his Goliath's gonna catch it maybe.
Oh yeah, here comes the Goliath.
Oh, that Goliath's gonna chase them all the way back.
Yeah, I'm not sure either player knows.
That Goliath is going. That Goliath's gonna clean up all of them, I think.
All right, this game took 30 minutes to get going, but like it's interesting. Yeah, it's going.
Imagine if Arbiters could make other Arbiters invisible.
That'd be so, like, crazy. You just need 2 Arbiters.
Dude, look at the top left. This Goliath is slowly cleaning up all of these workers.
Yeah, 8 kills, 9, 10, like, it's... It's
Goliath
gonna
is doing
totally
God's
shut
work.
this down.
Mariposa is too distracted to look up there.
Yeah. Oh, the EMP! All of these arbiters,
what did he EMP?
all of the arbiters
the
and the
arbiters
carrier, no shields, no energy. That was an insane EMP, and this Wraith is gonna come in and start cleaning up.
Oh, I'd go for the Arbiter, but...
No, you go for the carrier.
I'll go
Because
invisible.
carrier is the real DPS.
Yeah, cloak this Wraith, young man.
Oh, those tanks are at the,
Oh,
natural.
the carrier gets away!
Dude, look at the tank. Look at the tanks at,
This is very close.
This is an
natural.
insane base trade that, honestly, I think Plop wins. Look at Mariposa's supply. He's not making anything from his buildings.
Yeah, but the difference is that he can make things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
All it takes is a few production cycles to take out these 4 tanks.
Yeah, his stargates aren't blinking. Honestly,
gateway going down, maybe not. With this gateway going down, maybe not.
I think this is a Plop victory. I kind of
Need to
needed to restart this game. Low-key true. This game's crazy. Plop isn't remaking supply depots. Mariposa isn't remaking army.
Oh, dude, no, the tank's gonna take so much splash damage.
Yeah, honestly, I think this tank might get killed by friendly fire.
It
Huh?
100% will.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, that tank's gonna die to splash.
Wait! Plop is gonna win no matter what! Because Mariposa only has air units! He's never gonna kill all these missile turrets! GG and go to next game! Plop getting his first win of the tournament!
And it's his wish.
there goes
the
them.
tank. Tank dead to friendly fire.
This is a crazy upset here, folks.
This is insane. It took 40 minutes, but...
Man,
Oh,
honestly,
dude, oh no, dude.
can't
Dude,
even be
those-
mad about the slow start. This ending is hype. A base
No, dude,
trade
there's so many
ending,
missile
like,
turrets. They can't. Those missile turrets will destroy all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they slowly are. They just kill off the interceptors.
this crazy base trade ending is the best thing ever.
Dude, he's lost 2 of his tanks to friendly fire. Come on.
Honestly,
just gonna be
what
one
are these
tank
guys
left.
doing here? Plop, move him in! Wait, Plop has 3 Goliaths just chilling, and another 4 Valkyries. Plop, you got 7. Oh wait, it's only 2 Goliaths. Never mind. But Plop's got 6 anti-air.
GG.
GG! Oh man, what a
Wow.
game!
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I'll
Well,
upgrade the score screen.
yeah. Let me update
Yeah,
that.
this is gonna be a long.
Plop.
This is gonna be a long stream.
1.
All right, what's our next map? I'll make it.
The next map, I believe, was either Optimizer or I think Eclipse.
Where is it? Eclipse.
Yeah.
Where, does anyone know where that is offhand?
I want to say
I
season
got it open.
10?
It's Ladder Season 10 Eclipse.
Okay.
Ladder Season 10 Eclipse.
Yeah, I was impressed. Plop really hunkered down and waited for his moment.
He had Neutroging.
True.
My avatar.
This is why.
True.
And you see, hold
It
on.
has had Neutroging.
You guys are asking like, what is an affinity? It's like, tell me that Mariposa did not play with Chutzpah and Plop did not play with Goop.
Yeah, say it's my straight face that he didn't have hoods for that game,
Yeah,
and that
true.
Plop didn't have
Oh,
Goop.
no. I was looking at the thing, not joining the. All right. Oh, that's interesting. These guys, their Battle.net things actually have the exact same score.
All right, I guess we'll just get right into it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
I have to take my cereal downstairs, so you guys are gonna have to cast the intro right quick.
All right. Here we are. In the top right of our 2-player map, Eclipse, the navy blue, I want to say, Terran player, winner of last game, Plop. And in the bottom left, in the black Protoss, on the edge of elimination, going for some kind of crazy cheese Mariposa. This... Look, if a probe is leaving the base at, like, 20 seconds...
Oh my gosh.
Shit's going down. Like, that's... You don't want to see a probe leaving the base.
Cannon rush?
I hope not. I hope it's a proxy gate.
A proxy gate would be more interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, Plop is super vulnerable to this kind of aggression. Oh, he's doing it in Plop's main! Genius! I love to see it. Let's not do it on the ramp, though. Like, look at all this darkness here. You can do it up here. You don't need to do it on the ramp.
Yeah, there's better spots for it.
But Plop is in particularly super vulnerable to this kind of play. Because look, he goes refinery first. It's his signature. Posa. Let's see, is it a forge or a gateway? Oh, it's a forge. Eels.
Cannon's coming up.
Yeah, cannon rush. Alright, the supply depot.
Alright, I'm back, and I heard everything. But what the hell?
Yeah. Where's the... If there was a gateway here, it would be insane. But
Bear's going up early.
Alright. Quote early.
Not early, that's first cannon. That's
early compared to last game. Alright, Mariposa, let's be a little more aggressive with these cannons. Honestly, you got 10 workers on minerals, that's enough. Cut the workers, go full into cannons.
Yeah, gotta make more pylons closer to everything first, though.
I think he's waiting for this one cannon, and then he's gonna start leapfrogging. But I think he has to do kind of an aggressive leapfrog here.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. Marines kind of suck against cannons. It's the SCVs you really got. Oh, going for a pylon and cannon over here. Okay.
Oh, pylon right there.
Okay.
That's devious.
Well, yeah, because he can make he can, like, box the cannons in the mineral line. If he puts pylons at the top and bottom of the mineral line, I don't think this pylon's placed very well for it. But,
Marine on the way, though, might be able to stop this.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think you'll need two.
With some help from SCVs,
yeah, if he pulls the SCVs, I think he can stop it. But if he... Oh, two cannons?
Double
Never
cannon?
mind.
No, there's no way.
Targets a probe?
I mean, that might be his best chance.
Oh, that's a pylon, not a cannon?
Oh, he needs to target these cannons.
No, you gotta target the pylon.
No, you do not target the pylon. Look, a cannon has 200 health. HP. A pylon has 600 health.
Oh no, he's targeting the second pylon instead of the cannon.
Oh, those cannons are gonna get done.
No, I think one is gonna get killed. But also, like, I just want to say, look at how bad the cannon rush is versus Terran. Like, these cannons got pwned. Now, okay, this cannon is up though.
Cannon.
Once a cannon gets up, I think it's GG. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
Plop has no way to come. If he needs to pull all of his workers here. He's gonna lose them all.
If Plop targeted the cannon as it was building instead of this pylon, look, he did 200 damage to the pylon. He would have killed this cannon. So I think Plop misplayed this one, and Mariposa got a dub.
He's still targeting the pylon, but no, that's pretty much game. There's no way to come back from this. He has no more income.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Yeah, there's all of
and
his money.
8 minerals. Oh, I actually turned off.
This is why it's really important to target the cannon as soon as you see it, guys. Micah made the same mistake. Now Plop has made the mistake. The cannon rush is very dubious.
Yeah.
With just quick targeting, and you need to be proactive and catch it while it's coming. You can't just be like, huh, he's putting a pylon on my base. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Oh, he's building some stuff. Oh, well, I'll deal with that in a bit.
Killed the probe, but these two cannons are about to finish.
Yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah. A vulture did 120 damage to a cannon while it was like 80% finish. Like, cannons are so squishy. Cannons are like literally glass cannons. And so, like,
now they're photon cannons.
Yeah, but like, especially while they're building, you gotta get on them. You can't let them get up if you're getting cannon rushed. So the main counters to Cannon Rush is like awareness and being proactive. Oh, I just realized the scores are hidden. I updated them, but they were hidden. All right, there we go. As you can see, Plop is 1, Mariposa is 0.
Not cool.
True.
GG.
All right.
I'm sorry. No, you're not.
I don't have time.
Plop, I'm not sure knows how to...
Watch Mariposa leave anyway.
Well, I'm not sure Plop... Look, if Mariposa leaves, I'm giving the win to him, alright? But I'm not sure Plop knows how to leave a game here. So
I think he's trying to figure it out right now.
Yeah, so those of you who don't know,
you
can click the menu button, and then there's an option that says, I think it literally says surrender. Or what I do is you just hit Alt Q. Alt Q is a shortcut to end the game.
Alright, it's 1-1.
1-1, folks. I accidentally hit continue playing. What's going on here? There we go.
Alright. So the last map, the other map that has not been seen in bracket stage, and like the map I personally hard advocated for, Optimizer. Let's get it going.
Okay, now time to click through all these until I find it.
Yeah. So a 4-player map. I wonder how that affects Mariposa's plan. Because let's be real, I think he's gonna rush again. He said he's short on time. So, do you think he's gonna go for like a center gate, aka building a proxy gateway in the middle of the map?
I think he's just gonna go for another cannon rush. I think he's gonna Hail Mary another cannon rush, and he's just gonna send out maybe another probe to look.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The real question is, Plop gonna be ready to catch this?
Yeah, let's hope.
Alright, game 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ready, little bagas. Get out of here.
They're ready.
Alright, yeah, let's hit it up. Johnny.
What?
Start the game. They're both ready.
Alright, here we go. Alright, is this gonna be another, I mean, Mariposa says he's short on time, so might just go for another cannon rush.
If I'm
cross
Plop...
spawn. That's a long walk.
So I want to talk about this map a little bit. So, you might notice your main base has 2 gas geysers. This is not literally double the gas, because on a normal map, a gas geyser has, I think it's 5,000 Vespene before it's depleted and it mines at a 1/4 efficiency. This geyser has 4,000, this geyser has 1,000. Additionally, your natural has these minerals blocking this ramp. So if you take this and you mine these minerals out, you kind of have this safe third base to take here. And if your opponent wants to get it, they either have to drop or go up from the other side and mine out these minerals. But now that that's out of the way, in the top left, the teal Protoss comes back, bringing it 1-1 Mariposa.
Alright,
yeah,
so
both
we got
players here teetering on elimination from the tournament itself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fast barracks. Insanely fast barracks.
Oh yeah, this is a 7 racks. You don't see that. Also, I'm not sure if that picked up, but I just plugged my headset in. So. Mariposa scouting the top right. Plop is not there.
Barracks gas is certainly a build.
Plop. Oh, I just want to point out, Plop took the wrong gas geyser. He took the one that has 1,000 gas on it instead of the one that has 4,000 gas on it.
I forgot that this map had that.
That's the defining characteristic of this map.
Yeah.
Okay, gateway coming down, so might not be a cannon rush.
Nice. That's what I like to see. I hope he plays aggressive here. If he went for a citadel, Is Mariposa picking colors or going random colors? I don't remember. I didn't really notice. Did you guys?
I
would
think he's
assume going
random.
random. Yeah.
I think
Because who
random.
goes chapstick to whatever he was last game?
I think
to
black.
To black.
Yeah.
To black to teal.
Oh,
Alright, now we're getting
Plop
first
taking
black.
the quick double refinery. This is crazy. Oh,
Oh, the boys! Oh, he just got gangbanged!
He's like,
He
you are
said not
not
this
doing
time."
that again.
Just got gangbanged.
He said, "This is my kind of game. This is my world."
Yeah. Oh, Mariposa also taking the wrong gas geyser.
They're
Alright,
gonna be like,
so it
oh
looks like,
no, they made both. So, you know,
yeah,
I mean, Plop made both.
We do not dox people. Plop made both, but he made
talk about
both,
my
but
old
he's
roommate.
only mining gas with one person. It looks like Mariposa is going for, again, a very standard opener. And he's sending the Zealot out. This is, I think, a smart move in this matchup. If you're going to make a Zealot, just send it across the map. Because Zealots
Oh, this Zealot
are, like, kind of expendable.
Never. And also in the early game of especially in TVP, Zealots are scary.
In the early
Yeah,
game,
especially
as like Zealots are scary against anything that isn't like a Dragoon.
Yeah.
And that's why in Protoss versus Protoss, most players will just skip a Zealot and go straight for the Goon, because like the Zealot doesn't do anything versus Goons.
double Zealot early pressure. This could be a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it looks like Plop is, in my opinion, smartly cutting Marines. Whenever I play Terran versus Protoss, I always make about 2 Marines and then stop.
I mean, in
but
this
I
situation,
think,
though,
yeah,
more Marines would be better.
in this situation, I think it's going to backfire, especially if Plop is a little aggressive with these. These Marines are coming into the wrong neighborhood. Oh, they tickle the Zealot.
Oh, they're gonna lose that fight.
Plop is not microing them either.
Oh no.
Mariposa might just win the game here if he's a little more aggressive. Because Plop doesn't have a Vulture out. He's not even making more Marines. Alright, Vulture started, but no more Marines.
A Vulture and good micro could clean this up, but this could go either way right now.
No, microing Vultures against Zealots without the speed upgrade
It's hard.
way
It's hard.
harder.
Yeah.
You can still do it, but it's way harder.
And they go straight for the mineral line.
Vulture's out.
I think if I were Mariposa, I would have tried to gank this Vulture as it came out, but maybe he didn't scout the factory. Either way, this is game-ending damage. He might not
his work is being told.
Mariposa might not literally win from this, but he's gonna get so far ahead that he should be able to clean up the game with this advantage.
Yeah, Vultures might kill the Zealot. They're gonna kill the Zealot.
They're gonna kill the Zealot, but now he has no income.
He has one worker. It's mining gas. And meanwhile, Mariposa is expanding, getting goon range, and like has a forge. Mariposa is in a super good position. Although I have to say, I think he was cutting workers or something, because just looking at his supply, it's pretty low.
I would love to see a counterattack, like send all these Vultures over to the main.
Plop's, I think, best chance at winning this game.
Just go all in with these Vultures.
Because right now,
he has a worker.
4 Vultures shred a mineral line.
Yeah, the problem is he has to ignore the Dragoon. 4 Vultures like kill a Dragoon, I think, but you lose like 2 of the Vultures.
Yeah, but you take heavy damage.
Yeah, and this goon is coming across the map. Plop is so broke right now. I don't think
repairing the Vulture.
That's a smart move.
I mean, on these low mineral counts, I don't think so.
No, I think it is because it's more efficient. Yeah, I think like you can repair from 1 HP to full for, I want to say, 75% the cost of another Vulture. Or another whatever you're repairing. So it is technically more mineral efficient. And very smartly, Mariposa not going in, holding out here.
Starting a machine shop.
Alright, he needs that. He needs it. This is such a bad spot like a feels bad spot because you need the vultures to survive the immediate situation. But if Mariposa starts to stockpile goons, you need the tank. So he has to decide somewhere, do I make another vulture or do I stop making vultures and make the machine shop for the tank? And yeah,
I think it's better to get mines here. With all these vultures, that's a lot of mines.
Yeah, you need the mines and you need the tank, I think.
Are we gonna see some mines here?
Moving
they're
out,
probably being
I think
right now.
This might be Plop's best chance to fight these before the reinforcements come, because 4 goons kills 4 vultures. Yeah, this is a bad fight for Plop, and very smartly, Plop is pulling back.
Buying time before mines.
Yeah, very smartly buying time. Oh, he makes a 6.
Mines can turn this whole thing around.
Yeah, he makes a 6 vulture instead of another tank, or instead of a tank.
Mariposa should just go right in before mines finish.
Yeah, I agree. Mariposa on
because once mines are finished, you can't advance. You can't advance without observers.
Mariposa on 3 gateway and making a robo.
Okay, mines just finished. Mine's just finished.
Mine.
Yeah,
okay,
there it
mine
is.
on the tech will be good. He's gonna want more though.
These are very defensive. And wait, Mariposa's already making a robotics facility. He's gonna have observers. But it doesn't matter because the mines are buying time, and that's what Plop needs. Unless he stops making workers! He has 5 workers, and they're all mining minerals.
Yeah, if someone has 5 workers mining minerals, their effective income, for those who are watching this stream, is about 250 minerals a minute. If you look at Mariposa's base, he has about...
He's got 8 at his natural, and then
if he just
5...
Big mine hit. Oh, mines!
I missed it. Okay.
Mines. Oh, dude, he's just walking right into these mines.
Yeah, but Mariposa, can afford it.
That's
the sabotage, the imposter, the imposter. Mariposa.
Wow, oh my god!
And now he goes out.
Mine hits.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter because 3 goons, I think, kill 6 vultures.
Lay mines down. Lay mines down. You've got some mines left.
Yeah, Plop, you need these mines.
Use the mines.
All right, honestly,
it's just not
I think that's kind of GG.
I think that is GG as well.
Oh, those mine hits were a lot of fun.
Plop has 8 supply, and 2 of it is from a vulture that's making.
Yeah. It's just...
Although Mariposa not microing is gonna lose a goon to SCVs.
Ooh, SCVs get a kill.
Yeah, SCVs are insane.
Mariposa had 4 times the income since, well actually he had like infinite income ever since he cleared all of Plop's workers here, and that's just the power of targeting the workers. At the end of the day, if you kill all of your opponent's workers, that is a win condition. You just win, you win the match. There's no way to come back from it really, unless you blunder hardcore. And GG. Plop is eliminated
went
from
down
Yankee
swinging.
Splunky. Yeah, he went down swinging, exactly.
He had a warrior's death.
GG.
Wow.
GG.
Well,
exciting.
Since time was put into Plop's graphic and he's getting eliminated, just real quick, here it is again. You might see it next to Yoinky Splinky, who knows? But as for this tournament, this is the end of Plop's tournament run. He is not going to be the Yoinker Sploinker. But Mariposa moves on. So anyway, game 2 for today.
Our first map is Fighting Spirit.
Let's see. Let me update the score.
Sloth. Yeah.
0. Mark 0. So with these characters, does anything stand out to you guys? For me, Mark has a higher crime rate than Mariposa, although Mariposa's crime rate's going up after that cannon rush. Mark also has we have Amy Alles, aka Medusa, in the chat saying Sloth's quote, "Kung Pao penis my warrior way." I'm just gonna pull up the interview things, and I'm starting with Sloth's because it's relevant. Sloth has like maybe the most charismatic thing. I'm just gonna read this word for word. StarCraft experience. Quote, I began playing StarCraft shortly before YSC 1, but I choose not to let concepts such as, quote, experience and, quote, practice enter the fold so as to distract from the raw power I draw from my Kung Pao penis training regimen. And his tournament goal, quote, last tournament I did not tap into my warrior energy enough and was unfortunately eliminated extremely early. I seek redemption and to prove a true Kung Pao penis warrior has what it takes to make it all the way. Amazing charisma. He's a dripping Riz.
We put a lot of effort into these graphics.
Yeah, and they pay off. Additionally, Plop, I want to give a shout out his RTS experience, Civ, not an RTS, and Halo Wars. Halo Wars, the Xbox 360 RTS goes so hard.
What about Xbox 360?
Halo Wars, the
RTS
for Xbox 360.
Oh, I remember playing Halo Wars back in the day.
Yeah, true. So I don't know. Does anything stand out to you guys for this interview, for this player card, or should I bring up Mark's?
Yes, something does stand out to me. This we didn't change the name. This is Plop instead of Sloth.
Oh my god!
I didn't even notice.
I'm so disappointed.
All right, this is
This is Sloth, not
Plop.
Hey man, you're the one where like, hey, we gotta rush through this.
Alright, yeah.
Because we did! Because we did!
Alright, what do you mean?
So,
what do I mean?
Alright.
Anyway, ignore that. So,
if we got time, you could probably fix it real quick. We could probably fix this during the stream. Yeah, we can.
No, because then I have to update it on the thing. No, we're not pulling. It's off the stream. It's never coming back until next time Sloth is on the stream. But Mark?
My alt.
Plop's still in it. Mark, I want to point out, his opponent Sloth is a Terran. And do you see what Mark's versus Terran win rate is?
Yeah,
83! Now granted, I think some of that was him playing Protoss, but it's pretty spooky.
His APM level among one of the highest in the tournament.
Yeah, as a full vertebrate.
Full vertebrate.
Where are our players? They are not joining the game.
Sloth needed a brief moment.
Oh, okay.
Mark is in the competitors thing, so let's just tell him to join the game.
Also, these are two players coming from Yoinky Spoinky 1. Mark is, a bit of a surprise to see down here, because he was 5th place in Yoinky Spoinky 1, 5th out of 10. So, to see him in potentially the bottom 4 is a bit of a shock. But Sloth, unfortunately, didn't do super well in Yoinky Spoinky 1, but that's what this tournament's for. He's got 2 more games to try to bring it back. Additionally, I don't think these two played in Yoinky Spoinky 1. Actually, I'm almost positive they didn't, because we had head-to-head stats from all Yoinky Spoinky 1. I don't think theirs was shown. Yeah, I don't know. Mark's favorite unit is, quote, I love the little goblin shit energy of the Zergling. I'm with you, brother. The Zergling goes so hard.
His wants to play against and wants to avoid playing quotes are like a little jank because of like what we put on the graphic versus what we actually ask them. I think the original question was like, who do you want to play against?
And is there anyone you avoid wanting?
Is there anyone you want to avoid playing? And he said, I am the danger.
Yeah.
So, respect though to Mark for knowing what an RTS is.
True.
He has his crime. You can see there's some activity on the crime radar. His affinity, a certain je ne sais quoi.
Wait, is FTL an RTS?
Yeah, it is real time.
I didn't actually know that. I believe it. All right.
It's not turn-based.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't really think about it. Because in my mind, it's a...
But it's not... I mean, IRL is an RTS, technically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real life is a real-time strategy.
I was thinking more... I always think of FTL and think, like, roguelike. But yeah, I guess it's an RTS. Mark also is a... also, I'll go back to the head-to-head here. We have the cut of jib type player and a certain je ne sais quoi type player here. And I mean, yeah.
It's weird because I'm like watching the stream, so I'm a little bit behind. I have to wait.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about
that. So like, okay, now I'm looking at it.
The danger.
Sloth finally joins the game.
Guy opens his front door and gets shot.
You know, hold on. I just want to give a call out. Sloth changed the color and then the race. That's a man of class. He's like, first, I need to put my clothes on. I need the drip purple. Then, I need the race.
Bro.
Alright, we're just seeing if the players are ready. I'm a little biased here. I hope Sloth wins at least one game.
Yeah, get that win rate up a little bit.
Yeah, true. This man's didn't win a game in Yoinky Splanky 1, didn't win a game in groups. So, like, I hope he wins. He needs a win. Yeah, looks like both players are ready. Yeah, let's get into it.
Gianni?
Alright. Here we go.
That's your cue. There we go.
I just wanted to make sure that Sloth was ready.
Let's see.
Oh, do we still have the thing on screen for the players?
Huh? Oh, I just... Wait, what? You mean the score?
Like the score.
Yeah, score.
Yeah, and I updated it, so it's a Sloth and Mark.
Awesome,
Alright, here we go.
So, in the top right, the brown Zerg...
Poop Zerg.
On our 4-player map, Zerg. Fighting Spirit. If you guys played... Zerg. You guys will recognize this from round 1 of the group stage all those years ago. We have Group A 3rd place, 5th place player in Yoinky Splanky 1 had a whole section of the highlight reel dedicated to him, Mr. Marky Mark, aka Mark.
And in the bottom right, we have Slothio, and his Kung Pao Penis Way we'll be seeing, I suppose. I wonder if these guys
calling it.
Yeah, so these guys are students of the stream themselves, and will be maybe copying some of Plop's build.
Perhaps.
Or if we're gonna see a gas into supply depot opener.
I have to say, right off the bat, I'm a little worried from Sloth in this not this race matchup, but this player matchup.
There's the extractor.
Sloth does not. Oh, yeah, Sloth does not get Marines particularly quickly.
Extractor trick.
And Mark, interesting. Okay, this is a deviation. I was gonna say Mark 9-pool speeds like every single game, but instead he's doing an extractor trick. So this, as the name implies, is a trick where you send a drone onto the extractor. The drone no longer takes up supply. You queue another drone, and then you cancel the extractor. So it brings you up to 10 out of 9 supply. And I don't think this extractor trick actually did anything for Mark. Because
I'm not sure what Mark is doing with this worker here.
I think didn't realize where the exit was.
Yeah, he lost the ramp. But it looks like... So, Mark's build is a little scuffed. I'm not going to lie. As a kind of a bit of a Zerg enthusiast here. First. Yeah, it would be a hatch first. But he had the extractor first. So... I'm going to talk about this a bit because, you know, it's still the early game. Not too much is happening. But the extractor trick is something that you only really want to do if you're doing just a 9-pool. So you make the pool, you do the extractor trick, you start the Overlord. If you're going for a hatchery first, I don't think you want to do the extractor trick. and I don't think you really ever want to get the extractor before you start the pool. So Mark's build is a little scuffed, but a fast hatchery is always good. And sorry, that's streamer privilege. I get to talk about my race, even though you guys don't like it. Meanwhile,
we're seeing a third
Sloth.
supply depot from Jay. Oh, there
we do not dox players. From Sloth.
Shut up! I'm trying. From Slothio.
So I do want to point out, if Mark did go for 9 pool speed, the lings would be showing up about now. Honestly, probably like 20 seconds ago. So he would have gotten some real damage done from the 9 pool speed. But instead, he's, I think, pretty far ahead in terms of economy.
Chamber. Early Evo.
Oh, interesting.
Is that considered an early Evo?
Yes, that's a very early Evo. Especially because he's not even mining gas. Yeah. So you don't need an Evo chamber this early. Because, like, spoiler alert, lings suck without adrenal upgrade, or adrenal glands, which is a hive tech upgrade.
Command center from Sloth is a little off. Off center.
That's okay, you can lift it and fly it. It's a little far from the geyser.
8 got 8 Zerglings.
Yeah. But in this matchup in particular, you don't see an Evo chamber this early because you don't need spore colonies and you're not getting hydralisks. So Zerglings don't do well with upgrades until you have a lot. A lot of upgrades, that is. Mark just now starting to mine gas.
Pretty good worker count though from Mark.
Yeah, Mark is something who is
he's working on that.
Historically really struggled with worker count. So seeing this many, it's pretty good.
A good omen for him in this game and his performance. And what is this? 8 Zerglings being sent down to the bottom right.
They could
I believe
delay this command center. Oh, never mind. The command center just finished. But yeah.
Oh, barracks going down right there.
Mark didn't notice, but Sloth did, just paying attention to the cameras on the mini-map. It doesn't look like Sloth... there you go. There goes the Marines. 6 Marines destroy 8 Zerglings. So Mark should really respond to this.
Attack moved.
And they see a little bit of footsies here. Sloth successfully scared Mark away.
They're on a line. Lines.
If I were Mark, I would not go for an attack or anything. And if I were Sloth, I'd go and kill this Overlord. Assuming he knows about it. Yeah, he knows about it. But also, Mark has 50 this factory placement.
Look at his factory.
Mark has
Mark's just like, what are you doing?
Mark is not getting supply blocked here. He has so many Overlords. Oh, he's going to deny this factory. The extremely lucky SCV saved its life on 10 HP. Smart pullback from Sloth. If those 3 Marines went forward, Mark could have gotten 3 Marine kills. So I actually think Mark needs to start making some lings. He has 4 more at his base, but 10 lings, I'd bet on 7 Marines over 10 lings.
I like this. I really like the double hatchery.
2 more hatches coming up.
From Mark. I'm a fan of that.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe start spending his larva.
No, I like the idea. Mark has a ton of minerals, so, starting hatcheries. To get into the nitty-gritty nuance, versus a Terran, you don't want forward hatcheries like this, because sunken colonies will struggle to defend this. But the fact remains that getting hatcheries is better than not getting them.
Creep colonies, smart.
An Evo chamber coming down from Sloth. Yeah, Mark's trying to wall with these creep colonies, but
I don't think
yeah, you don't.
Can Hydras get through that?
Oh yeah, that's not tight. Zealots can get through that. Hydras can get through it. Dragoons might even be able to get through it.
No, Dragoons, no way.
2 hatcheries? 2 hatcheries is like, first of all,
I don't know if the lurkers. I don't know if the lurkers.
Oh, lurkers can. Lurkers can. I guarantee it. Because not only 2 hatcheries next to each other is not tight, but these are spaced like a tile or two apart.
No, I mean the creep. No, I'm talking about the creep colonies.
Oh, the creep colonies?
Or sunken now.
Maybe. But again, what I was talking about before, I'm just going to explain why. Sloth is getting medics. Sloth actually a very scary army. But you don't want forward hatcheries like this against a Terran, because against a Terran everything is ranged. So they can just stand like here and kill these hatcheries outside of the range of these sunken colonies. Mark is droning. He's making so many drones.
You love to see it.
Sloth moving out a bit. A scouting
Sloth,
SCV, it looks like.
Not Sloth.
Yeah, I don't think Sloth even knows where Mark is yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, Mark seemingly learning from his mistakes in YSC 1, getting his drone count up way better.
Oh, this is very nice pick off from Mark. Sloth just traded 4 Marines for 1 Ling. That's not what you like to see.
What happened there is Sloth clicked on one of the Zerglings instead of attack moving on the general direction of them. And so all of his Marines like dived to kill that one Zergling.
Another hatchery going
Marth expanding to take a 3rd, it looks like, as well.
A lot of how many hatcheries is that? 4, 5, 6? 6.
Oh, I didn't realize he had one in his name.
Or a 6th on the way.
No, 7th on the way, yeah. Mark is, like, very impressive with his hatchery count. Although his larva, he's floating larva. Well, actually, I feel like that's the wrong term. Floating larva is when you very intentionally do it. But he's not spending his larva. So with a Zerg, what happens is once larva spawns on a timer, and once you hit 3 larva, the timer pauses. And so with Mark just not spending all his larva right away, his larva timer is effectively paused. But having a lot of hatcheries help with that. Oh, also he has a lair and a Hydra Den, so it does look like he's probably going into lurkers. And look at this, even more hatcheries. Mark is like, I've never had this much money in my life.
Going up from Mark.
Oh wait, hold on, look in the middle of the map. Mark sees this command center as well.
Oh, and there they go.
Now Speedlings.
Yeah.
Speedling's going to deal with this.
Sloth, did you say Mark had a Spire, or did I miss it?
Oh, no, that is natural, next to the extractor.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, nice catch. But Sloth has a starport, so there's a chance this goes into an air battle. Sloth also going for a very kind of scuffed mix comp.
I didn't see it. I'm looking in the main, like, where's the starport? I don't see it.
So, in Brood War, you don't really see Terran players mix bio, aka barracks units, with mech, aka factory units, too heavily. Like, you see some sprinkling of siege tanks, but generally, because they have different upgrades and they're from different buildings and stuff, you generally see Terran players commit to one. So seeing like a healthy mix like this is pretty interesting, and I wonder how it's going to play out. But Mark's contain on Sloth is now officially ended. And look at the supply difference.
Yeah. Those sunkens are going to be difficult to break through, though.
The supply, I don't think so with siege tanks.
Without siege mode.
Yeah, but Mark's supply is deceptively low, because he has, how much larva is that? Like 12, 15 larva unspent? That's 15 supply, you know? And look, he just shot up like 12 supply right there. Oh, the Wraith killing this Overlord. A nice catch from Sloth. And he's doing a very slow missile throw.
I just want to point out that in the middle of the map, that command center never got killed, so it's just sitting there.
Yeah, and neither got killed nor cancelled. But Mark is watching it, so it's like he can afford to leave it. A larva just died because it walked off the creep.
I know that sound.
Yeah, it walked off the creep.
Muta's at the 3rd.
Oh, nice catch. But I hate when creep does this, because the larva is so dumb it will walk off the creep and then die. So I'm always very cognizant to not place hatcheries in positions like this where there's not creep below it. But Mark has a pretty big Hydra count.
I think we're gonna see mass muta here soon.
I hope Mark gets more gas. Both of our players need more gas. For those watching, like a gas geyser can take 3 workers. So I think both of our players only have 2 workers on each geyser. You can have up to 6.
No, Mark has 3 in his natural.
Sure. Oh yeah, it looks like he has 3 in his natural, and I think he has 2 in his main.
Yeah, Sloth has 2 in
now.
his main, 0 in his natural. Mark has 2 in his main and 3 in his natural, and
Sloth could honestly,
3 at his third. So Mark is actually pretty good.
Off a lot of overlords with these rates.
Oh, Mark has a whole bunch of Scourge though.
Look at all the mutas at the third.
Oh, I see Scourge.
Mark's actually like swimming in cash. Like, I mean, not because like he's not spending it very well, but I mean, income-wise, he has so much gas income from these 3 bases, and Sloth isn't punishing it. A huge point in this matchup is that all of
Scourge moving out to the middle.
Oh yeah.
Gonna pick off these wraiths.
A huge point in this matchup though is all of the good Zerg units take a ton of gas. And so as a Terran, it's really your job to deny gas as much as possible. So the fact that Mark gets this oh yeah.
This thing. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Yeah, what you're saying is absolutely correct.
The fact that Sloth did not deny this 3rd gas is pretty bad for him. Now, let's see how Mark uses it. But just positionally, he's ahead. And here come the mutas flying into the wrong neighborhood.
They're not gonna do much.
Yeah, parked right in the middle of 3 damage sources. Generally not how you...
They take out a Wraith, so it's not too bad. If they bait this other Wraith out and get this kill, again, it would be pretty good. Yeah, this Wraith... I think Wraiths do reduced damage to mutas, because they're like explosive damage. Oh, Sloth, he didn't continue the command center. He started a second one.
Uh-oh, Muta's getting to the main.
Yeah, Muta's in the main. Take out this Wraith. If Sloth had a cloak, it would be very nice now. But these Mutas are doing some damage on Sloth's eco, which, let's be real, Sloth's mineral line is not super good. So taking out these workers here is very nice from Mark. Especially if he targeted the gas workers. Like, look at Sloth's gas. If Mark took that down, he'd be at a pretty big advantage.
Yeah, Sloth and not pulling workers here, just having them here.
He's also not pulling Marines. He's using Wraiths. But the problem is Wraiths don't trade very cost effectively against Mutas.
Yeah, alright, now some Marines helping out, and I think Mark's going to have to be forced to pull these Mutas back. He saves 2, but it's going to be a while for them to heal.
Yeah, I think, oh, Sloth canceled one of the command centers in the middle. Mark saved 2, but look at his 3rd. He's got another 11 raring to go.
Yeah, he's got another wave, and he has all these Hydras. He's got lurkers.
Yeah, and there they go. He knows, he saw, he's like, oh, you pulled Marines and,
11
Wraiths?
Mutas.
Yeah, the thing is, the Mutalisk is very much a harassing unit. It's not like there's a big, crazy brawler.
Yeah.
So...
Although, Sloth doesn't have enough.
You can do anything.
Sloth does not have enough to fight this. So you can just brawl with these mutas, because one of the weaknesses of what Sloth is doing, like this weird mech, like hybrid, is he doesn't have an armory, so he can't make Goliaths. And mutas, like, there is no unit that comes from the factory other than the Goliath. I also think Martha's doing some weird target priority here. This medic MVP! It was out healing the Muta damage, which is crazy. Oh, Dancing Vulture.
It still is. It's
yeah, I can't believe it still is.
Yes.
This Marine should not be allowed to live.
Yeah, this Marine.
Oh, I didn't notice. Sloth has 1/1 ground upgrades. And Mark doesn't have any air upgrades for his
Sloth.
Yeah, air upgrades.
Could really do with throwing down some, like, just like 3 missile turrets at each mineral line here.
Alright, now here's the money play. Sloth is making Wraiths and he's making missile turrets. You know what counters Wraiths and missile turrets? Mass Zergling. And you might be like, oh, Zerglings can't attack air. It's like, okay, but Wraiths effectively can attack ground.
That is true. For those who do not know, the Wraith has an air-to-ground attack, but it's hilariously weak.
Yeah.
It's about on par with the Arbiters air-to-ground attack.
I'd say it's better than the Arbiters. Like, it's significantly better than the Arbiters. That does not make it good. It makes it mediocre. The Arbiters is like
DPS,
actual garbage. Maybe, but if it is, it's still better because the Wraith is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
Just more and more mutas just keep coming in.
Yeah, but Mark isn't reinforcing. He's bleeding mutas when he really doesn't have to. He shouldn't be sending these mutas in waves. He should be sending them as soon as they're ready. Because StarCraft is all about having critical mass.
And critical information.
Yeah, and critical information. Oh man.
And even more mutas on the way.
Yeah.
Sloth gets us really used to missile turrets in his main. He has what he needs to build them. He has SCVs that are floating. They're not building. I don't know what these SCVs are doing.
Who knows? They were probably made from the command center, and then he just forgot to send them to the mineral line.
You might be right.
Just trying to make more missile turrets. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think Sloth's out is? Because I think things are pretty dire.
In this game, I mean,
what
are they called?
The base in the center.
Valkyries are pretty good.
Valkyries are very micro intensive. If you don't know the fancy Valkyrie micro, that like is like literally pro player level stuff, then they're not super great. And especially because Mark's mutas aren't very clumped up. Mark isn't doing the traditional like micro with them. So
also,
Valkyries,
I think at the end of the day, I think it's also just more about Mark had like 9 hatcheries, and Sloth only had like 2 barracks in 1 factory.
Yeah. I think there were a couple of factors.
So Mark just outproduced Sloth.
Yeah. Marth not Marth from Hit Game Super Smash Bros. Melee. Mark just kind of outproduced. Sloth is repairing the machine shop. That's funny. But Mark also, I think he just out-econned him. Mark had more workers than Sloth, which is not something I'd ever...
It's out-repairing the muta damage.
Yeah, mutas
don't... shop, it's out-repairing.
Too bad the SCV is gonna... Oh, it's not bouncing to that SCV! Mutas don't really have that high DPS, which is why they're more of a harassing unit than a army unit. But Marth, you know, I'm glad to say I think Marth just had more workers than Sloth. And, you know, I don't think I ever would have said that about Mark in Yoinky Splinky 1. His biggest weakness by far was that he just didn't make enough workers.
Oh, so many.
And so I'm so glad to see him overcome that and be able to just have this economic powerhouse. Sloth is repairing the refinery too. He's restarting the command center.
Doing their best.
Yeah.
A lot of Wraiths, though.
Yeah. And Marines,
and Marines.
Too. Alright. The Marines, I think, are the kind of the key. I think they have higher DPS than Wraiths.
Oh, they would.
And they're a lot cheaper. Yeah, and they're a lot cheaper. So.
And that's even before you stim them.
Yeah, stimming Marines. So you might think stim is like risky because it does 10 damage to all your Marines, but stim is a damage reduction ability because you kill your enemy so quickly.
These getting shredded. I mean, actually, maybe not. I mean, it kind of did.
I mean, the Marines are also 1-1. The Marines have 1-1 upgrades while the Wraiths don't have any. So I would love to see Sloth.
The mutas don't have any.
No, the Wraiths don't have any.
Oh. Well, the mutas also don't have any.
Well, yeah, but what I was saying is I'd love to see Sloth go into heavy Marine instead of heavy Wraith. Because I think
I just want to point out
we're seeing firsthand that why Wraiths aren't used. But what were you saying, John?
And also, I mean, Wraiths could be used as Overlord.
Yeah, but
harasser also. Behind all of this, Mark has lurkers.
Yeah, Mark has lurkers. Does he have Hive?
Has.
No Hive.
No hive, but does have lurkers.
Yeah.
I guess just kind of focusing on the mutas, even though lurkers would shred all of this because there's
Yeah.
no detection.
Oh, Mark.
No detection in sight.
I think Mark has focused a little too much on controlling for the fights, and kind of slipped on his production, because he does not have as many mutas as he could/should. Additionally, he's starting to mine out, while Sloth, one benefit of having low worker count is like your minerals last forever. Although the low worker count is finally catching up with someone. Look at Sloth's money. He's broke.
Yeah, yeah.
Another thing worth noting, like why it's important to spend your money, spend your larva. Mark has the money for 332 zerglings that he's just not using. You can think about it in that sense. Mark has 332 zerglings in the back pocket. They're just sitting in his wallet right now.
If you look at his gas, he has 26 mutas in his back pocket.
Yeah, that's true too. So,
and I think this is kind of the end of Sloth here. He's got single-digit minerals,
He's got single-digit minerals, That is a great point.
He's not dead yet, but he...
Oh, no, he's still mining from the natural. He's mining from the natural. He's good.
Oh, true.
Or they're good.
But his
look at that.
His long-term prospects are not very well. Honestly, Mark sees Sloth doesn't have anything, so he should just send all of these lings, and it looks like he might be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he morphing? Look at his eggs.
Yeah.
Are those more mutas?
Probably zerglings.
Or is it hydras?
His gas didn't really go down. Those are zerglings.
More lings. Here it is. The post-game ling flood. Here it is.
The post-game ling flood. Oh, you'll love to see.
Sending them to the.
This is one of my favorite moves. I love doing this. I love being like, I'm just gonna move 30 lings into your main. It feels so good.
And look at this wraith.
Yeah, he's looking for a third too. Honestly, this wraith cannot kill the lings faster than the lings can kill all of Sloth's buildings. Because at the end of the game, at the end. So, also, I just want to say, I don't think we've used that term. There is an upgrade at the spawning pool that you need hive for, called adrenal glands, and it increases the attack speed of the zerglings. And
Doesn't it double it?
I don't know if it doubles it or it's like 1.8. I think it's like 1.88 times faster or something. But either way, they have +1 attack too. It makes lings. They're called cracklings because like this game came out in 1998. So like on the internet forums back in the day, they were like, "Oh, it looks like the lings are on crack."
Oh, it enhances zergling attack speed by
33%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it makes them do obscene amounts of damage.
Yeah. They're crazy. And these wraiths are not gonna be able to kill the lings. At the end of the day, you lose a StarCraft game when you don't have buildings. And wraiths cannot protect buildings from things that attack the ground. Or things that are on the ground, really. So, yeah.
Marvin the Marine. What can he do? Oh, he's dead.
Marvin the Marine.
It's not over. Sloth has one supply.
Where is it?
An SCV hanging out.
On the bones.
Yeah, hiding in the bones.
Wait, where? I don't see it. Oh, I see it.
By the starport.
He's
going. He's going.
Oh, he's escaping.
Run!
Not that that SCV can make anything.
Oh yeah,
no!
right. You can't even make anything. He has no way of
Stanley!
Sloth is officially cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time now.
This is where he starts using his trump card.
Although Mark...
Racial slurs in the text chat.
True. Mark knows how to not stall a game. He's sending in lings. Although he's still hanging out, and he has this academy that's only getting killed by one muta. But it's a thought that counts, He's trying his hardest to end this game as fast as possible. Yeah, and there's the GG.
There it is.
Alright. Well...
Update the stats screen thing. before we forget, like we did in Yoinky Spunky 1.
Oh, don't worry, I'm all over it. I almost added one for Sloth. The having to switch graphics all the time makes me remember to update that. All right, what's the next map?
What is the next map? Who knows? Who picked?
It's Apocalypse.
It's Apocalypse. Okay.
Interesting.
Gianni, you gonna make that?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't really talk about it, but
you said Apocalypse.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Plop's unbelievably cursed map choice? Do you think he literally picked the 3 maps he didn't play on?
Oh, Plops?
Yeah, Plop. Plop didn't play on Eclipse because he didn't make it to the group finals. So he did just pick the 3 maps he didn't play on. And then I guess he just randomly picked the order. But Sloth, on the other hand, picked anything that isn't a 2-player map. Which,
Apocalypse. This map is devious.
I love Apocalypse. And I love Optimizer! So, these next 2 maps, if this goes to Game 3, I'm gonna be a happy camper. But, part of the reason that I picked Optimizer as well is that it's a weird 4-player map. And Yoinky Splinky 1 are weird maps where the 2 and 3-player maps. So everyone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick the 4-player map." So now if they pick a 4-player map, they're playing a weird. They're playing on Optimizer.
Playing on Optimizer. Although you will have Fighting Spirit always.
Whoever made the game, let's rock and roll.
Our players are ready. Affirmative, oink oink. I
Hey,
asked
Johnny,
them
I
if
think
they're...
that's you. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
All
right. In the top middle, the 12 o'clock, fighting for his tournament life, 1 game away from elimination, we have Group A's 4th place player, Group B's 4th place player, the Purple Terran Sloth, aka Slothio. And in the bottom right, the man who needs no introduction but will receive one anyway, the Brown Zerg Mark.
Biggie Beefers. Mr. Marky Mark.
True. So,
sometimes known as Mr. Protoss.
True. So Mark,
let's see.
Mark studied the map a bit. Because look, he is sending this overlord perfectly horizontal. Because that takes him to a spawn. It's like, you love to see that kind of play.
I wonder if we're going to see the same openings from our players here.
I don't know. I
think both players are satisfied with their openers, so I think we're going to see a duplicate.
Yeah. Sloth gone for a supply depot. I think last time he went for like a refinery first, maybe. I forget because I was talking about Mark's opener. It does look like Mark is drone scouting, or is he going for a 9 hatch? No, that's gotta be. Oh my! What? The 9 hatch. Interesting. So you don't really see the 9 hatch, and one of the reasons is, look, he's got 3 larvae. So yeah, you get the hatchery faster, but like you technically lose out on larvae in the long run. Also, it's not faster enough than like an 11 or 12 hatch to really make a difference. Also, I think it's overhatch. So like he starts the overlord, then makes the hatchery. But either way, very unorthodox opener from Mr. Marky Mark, especially for him. He played aggressive for the entirety of the group stages.
Yeah, I guess Mark's just trying to branch into different styles, trying to
I'm here for
expand his repertoire a bit. And meanwhile, back in Camp Slothio, they're going for the same thing as they did last match, where it's like two supply depot into barracks, 3rd supply depot, and then possibly an expansion.
Yeah,
they look like they're scouting this out with their SCV. No early gas, which I think is smart.
Mark is getting a gas. So, I think it's important to notice if Mark did play aggressive like he did in the group stage, I think he would have won both games a lot faster. So, maybe from a meta perspective, it would have been more advantageous for Mark to do that both games and be like, oh, this guy played aggressive 5 games in a row, he's going to do it again, and then he busts out this style. But, either way, now that the style's out here, you never know. Is he going to open up with the 9-pool speed again, or is he going to go for more economic style of hatch first?
I think these are going to be Zerglings that come out.
I'd hope. But Sloth
Yes,
starting
they
the
are.
command center. Oh,
Yeah,
Sloth
got
doesn't have a
Sloth.
marine!
Sloth might be cooked here.
Engineering bay.
Although it's only 4 lings. That's not the worst in the world, but it will kill SCVs.
Yeah, maybe if they make one.
He's got
marine
10
and throw down a
lings!
bunker.
He's got 10 lings and he
10.
knows he's at the top. So this might just be
A
game
bunker
over.
here is needed, I think.
But he's not even starting a marine.
There. Oh yeah.
Although
Why are the
What is
lings so
going on
scattered?
here?
Why are the lings so scattered?
each one has its own control group.
Imagine
That's insane, Mike.
Mark's just microing out of his mind.
I think he has them on
That was the
patrol.
case. His APM would be way higher.
He might have them on patrol, maybe. Yeah, no, he has them on patrol.
That's so funny.
Just check.
Alright.
Oh,
Mark
hidden
Patio.
proxy barracks at the bottom.
Ooh, that's pretty hype.
But Mark
I don't know
has
how
so
they're
many
gonna bust
lings.
through that natural, but
Mark has
think
so
he's
many
making
lings,
more
and
lings?
Sloth doesn't have a marine yet.
early getting a lair.
Yeah, that's about on time. I do think this means he got lair before speed, but I wasn't really watching that closely. There's a chance he just kind of got them at the same time or something along those lines.
think
But
Mark-
Sloth still hasn't started a marine. And Mark has 16, 20 Zerglings. Mark, end the game now, brother.
Well, you still have the chance, yeah. What are these Zerglings doing? This is never before seen play.
No, I like it, but I don't like it at the 5-minute mark. This is the kind of thing where it's like, I like this at like the 10-minute mark.
Maybe Mark just wants superior vision.
And he has it.
He does. Oh, one
Look, yeah,
one
he's-
Zergling.
I think he's 1 by 1 sending the lings out. No, never mind. He's making a Hydroden and an Evo chamber at the same time. Oh yeah, he knows.
All right, Marine's finally being made, but
Yeah, Mark, come on. Let's go.
Oh, that SCV survives with 1 hit. Let's see, what are these? Has
Mark
Sloth kicked the Hornet's nest?
Hasn't really responded to this information. Maybe he doesn't have the Ling's hotkeyed or something, and he's like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to grab all these guys individually.
And despite all of this, Mark has completely missed this pocket expansion in the bottom.
No, he had a
Or
Ling
is-
down there. I think it's in his... I think it's
oh,
on his
sending a ling
mini-map.
down there, about to get caught.
No, it's been there on the patrol path. But I think...
Like, oh, it's just barely missing the site. It's just
Yeah.
barely out of range.
I think Micah coined the term rat base.
yeah, true. It is a rat base.
Marine's shooting down that Overlord.
Oh, nice catch. I
In
didn't notice.
Sloth's main.
I didn't notice,
Not-
but Mark isn't mining from his expansion yet.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there goes the Overlord, but Mark's not going to get supply blocked because he still has so many extra. Mark, what are you doing? Why are you
I don't-
making a
I don't know
million why are you making a million lings and not attacking?
We don't see the vision.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Something's happening.
I'm bewildered. And you know where his base is, so why don't you just have him camp outside the base?
I think I think he's going for the plus 1,000 aura play.
True.
He wants to intimidate Sloth into thinking he has way higher APM.
And I just want to say, this is where you would, as a Zerg, generally put your third hatchery here. Because if a Terran were to scan, they scan your natural, they scan your main, but you can hide like a Spire or something at this weird third, and it's a lot harder for them to scout. Oh, Sloth! That's where all his Marines are, at this hidden...
Starport.
Yeah, this hidden base at the bottom. But little does Sloth know, this backstab's not going to do anything, because Mark has the world's greatest
so
vision.
many just running around. They're like ants running around.
The jig is up.
Uh-oh. Just got spotted. It'd be funny if all of these Lings were like in a control group, and then they all just stopped what they were doing and just ran after the Marines.
Yeah. Actually, one disadvantage Mark might have is...
Oh, not A moving!
No! Move,
move,
now they're just running away, I think. Oh, wait. Now they get turned around. But no, they get surrounded by the swarm.
Oh, I can't believe that. That
Alright, well,
like, ended
now
up
Mark
so
is going to be
badly for
suspicious
Sloth.
about where those came from, probably.
Maybe.
Lurkers.
Oh, yeah, making lurkers.
Lurkers.
Lurkers don't shoot up, though. And
Well,
Sloth has
they don't shoot up.
a Sloth has a base advantage. Unlike last game, Mark is playing low eco and low base count.
6 lurkers coming up.
Yeah.
Actually, 8.
It's rare to see a Terran up on bases versus a Zerg. Additionally, Sloth is really killing it with his worker count.
Yeah, what Sloth really needs is just make more barracks. Just make more barracks, you know?
Yeah, really.
That's literally all they need to do. Everything else is looking good. Because, to quote Day 9, StarCraft is about having more stuff than your opponent.
Yeah.
Let's see, I think both players are just massing up here.
Oh, late Academy coming in from Sloth, I just realized. Academy at 10 minutes. And a science facility going at the hidden third.
Which is definitely what they want here to deal with all these lurkers. These missile turrets. I think
Okay, I think the Lings are moving out for an attack.
It took them like 8 minutes, but they're finally getting amassed. Getting rallied.
Honestly, Sloth just didn't have enough to defend until now. It's like if Mark was just a little more aggressive. It's like that's a thing as a Zerg.
Here come the Lings.
Yeah, all these tanks.
They're ignoring this nice juicy.
Oh,
what?
indecisive.
No!
What is this stutter step micro with melee weapons or melee units?
Yeah, don't go for the wide open workers at the natural.
Yeah, that's tough. Although they do get at least one tank.
Oh, these tanks. No, tanks are terrible against Lings.
Oh my god, do they all 3 go down?
Yeah, no,
You'll love to see it.
Tanks are terrible against Lings.
Unless they're in siege mode, in which case they two-shot Lings.
I can't believe how close that Zergling keeps getting to Sloth's base in the bottom.
Oh no, actually, they one-shot
physics lab.
Never mind. Well,
Physics lab, but no control tower.
Interesting.
At the starport.
So battle cruisers are really weird in this matchup because they're not an army unit; they are a harass unit, and like you don't want to make too many because they're so expensive and they take so long. But you want to make some and like harass with them because a battle cruiser one-shots Scourge. Also, the Ling sees the science facility, so if Mark looks at the mini-map, he'll see it. Oh, and starting a control tower, Sloth is going for battle cruisers. This is their yoinky spoinky life on the line, and they're
4 rates coming out. Oh, nothing. Oh, no AA.
Although Mark still can make a sport. Yo, no anti-air. That's a sunken.
Oh,
This could be
the
big.
Overlord.
No, go for the drones. Go for the drones.
Dude, a supply block could be pretty big here.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice it was that close. But wraiths are actually pretty good at drone harassment.
Oh, but I think they're distracted by the Zergling swarm.
Yeah, and by the sunkens. Sloth, you gotta target down the drones.
The Lurkers just secretly biding their time, like, okay.
Another starport down at the bottom.
Mark
Yeah, going for the Sunkens, but
polling workers.
like the Sunkens are dangerous, but those Lurkers are even more dangerous.
Sloth doesn't have any detection. They don't know about them.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the
Yeah.
spores. Those are definitely spore creep colonies.
Yeah.
And Mark has an Evo
Oh,
chamber.
Mark's
Oh.
found Sloth's base.
Mark's making a double spire.
Oh, sending the medic to attack
The
that
medic!
Zergling.
I don't think Mark
that's tough.
realized though. I think he was too distracted by the wraiths. And yeah, here come the spore colonies. Spore colonies are the best static anti-air in the universe.
Oh, they're
And
gonna
down
just
goes
shred
the
the-
Wraiths.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say how much damage spore colonies do though.
It's not a lot damage per shot, but they have high
Because
DPS
they're tough.
and they have a high, like a very high HP pool. A missile turret has like 200. Yeah, 200.
those
A
Wraiths
spore
can't
has
do anything.
400.
Yeah, these Wraiths have fallen off with all these Hydras. 3 spore colonies here.
Yeah, that's super overkill.
Oh, look at the Overlords.
Is this gonna be a drop, or are these just gonna get shot down? What's happening here?
Wait, whoa,
I think
where?
these guys
Oh,
are
at the
just gonna
bottom.
get shot down.
Oh, I think they were just going to look,
Yeah, maybe.
just to like scout it, but
And Mark gets a scout.
I don't know what. I mean, we got Spire, Queen's Nest.
Is this the same
Nest,
Sloth from last game? I gotta say,
Yeah.
I'm impressed with their play so far.
It looks like Sloth is researching Cloak at the control tower for the Wraith.
I hope. I hope it's not the whatever gives it
Wraith
extra.
energy.
Yeah, Wraith energy. Because the Wraiths, their only thing that they spend energy on is cloak. Mark getting a hive.
Give Wraith spells.
Could you imagine?
The Wraith does have spells. The Wraith is turn invisible.
Yeah, true. Bro, I wish Mutas had a turn invisible spell. Also, Mark has like 7 or 6 Marines and an SCV trapped at this wall in his third base. Oh, he lifted the
Oh, they
barracks.
lifted it.
Yeah, there we
Or
go.
they lifted it.
True, they.
Okay, more 8 mutas. Oh, hive morphing.
Yeah,
morphing
Mark-
hive.
Mark needs a base. He needs another
Oh,
base
here
bad.
come the mutas. This third.
Look at the difference between Mark's minerals and his gas. That's why, as a Zerg, a third base or a third gas is so important. Mutas take a ton of gas. Hydras don't, but Lurkers take a ton of gas. Anything from the hive takes a ton of gas.
Mark's also only has 3 on gas right now, despite having 6 gas slots open.
Yeah. Oh, very unfortunate timing on this Sloth's move out here. If these mutas come in right when Sloth moves out, they could get some real damage done.
Yeah.
Oh, missile turret. Oh no, it's
Researching things at the physics lab, but still no battle cruisers being made.
Alright, Mutas spring in.
No, Yamato
See what
Cannon's
happens.
the way. Yamato Cannon counters spores.
Wraiths. I think these Mutas are gonna get cleaned up unless they pull back. There's just Medic Marine here. I think it's too much.
Yeah.
Oh, Medic Marine.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If they stim, then definitely. If not, then the mutas can still get some damage done. Never mind.
Nah, with those medics backing up the Marines.
Yeah, the mutas,
Yeah, Marines
I
are
think,
never gonna
all
die.
targeted
Yeah, they
different
just-
things, and then
The medics just healed back all that damage.
yeah, I was expecting the mutas to at least kill the Wraith, but they all targeted different things. It looks like, and just didn't really do anything as a result.
Just like TF2. Those were Vax medics.
True.
I don't think anyone's gonna get that except me.
Okay, quick fix medics.
Honestly, Sloth is really far ahead this game.
Technically, yeah, I guess so.
Lurkers
Not even
moving
technically. Sloth is ahead in economy and ahead in army, ahead in supply.
Okay, these lurkers are going to the third.
Lurkers are the second trick in the hat.
True, actually,
no,
I
these
didn't
lurkers
even
are
realize.
going to.
Oh, the
lurkers
missile
are going-
turret! The clutch missile turret!
Oh, I mean, still though, that many lurkers just shreds any amount of Marines.
It depends if the Marines can get on them before they burrow.
Doubtful.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Mark might just
They're
pull
really
back
out
when
of
he sees the
position.
single.
There go the lurkers.
I think this Mark could have been a lot more aggressive with his burrow. I wanted to call it a siege, but it's not a siege, it's a burrow. Yeah, Sloth pulling the Marines.
Oh, dude,
Sloth,
those Marines are gonna get...
don't attack! Don't attack!
no.
No!
It is the conga line of death.
Oh, yeah, baby. Feels bad. Give Sloth a free muta kill. Maybe a second. Yeah, it gives him 2 free muta kills. Alright, Mark, time's the time. Now it's the time to be aggressive with these lurkers.
These lurkers are just barely out of range of the missile turret.
Yeah, there they go.
Oh, but they're gonna destroy that missile
Most
turret.
conservative move up. Look, 2 of these guys aren't even shooting.
Yeah. One of them is barely shooting. Like, why are you attacking this science facility? You gotta get on this worker line. This worker line of
lurkers
3
are
workers.
lurkers are kind of like how Ganondorf is in Smash Ultimate. At high levels of play, not that good, but at lower levels of play, they're scrub slayers.
What did higher
Yeah,
players
what? You are
play?
mazed, bro. You are... You are... Like, what?
Denuded.
Huh?
They're incredibly good at all levels of play.
Yeah.
They just how they're used changes.
Yeah, agreed. How their use changes.
Oh,
Here comes the battle cruiser! Let's go!
Save the day! Save the day! Oh, but can't detect these.
Medics working overtime.
No,
the line.
medic!
No, you can't detect these lurkers.
These mutas reinforcements, I think, are a mistake.
How do I get the invisible guys?
Okay, if Mark takes the fights like this, he wins this air battle. If he fought 3 Wraiths and a battlecruiser, then he loses, I think. But if he fights 2 Wraiths, and then a battlecruiser, and then 1 Wraith, then I think he wins. Never mind, he just let that battlecruiser get a ton of free hits.
I think Sloth is still in the better position here, though. Because 2 base Terran is ahead of 2 base Zerg.
Yeah, but Mark already has his Hive up. And Hive is kind of a game changer. But we'll see what Mark does with it.
Their BC up? Hello?
Not anymore. They lost the physics lab. And the science facility.
That's true. Yeah, physics lab went down.
Physics lab and science facility went down.
Oh, but there's still that starport with the control tower right there outside.
Yeah.
BC number 2.
Maybe it'll.
Ooh, and Sloth is supply blocked.
Oh yeah, because they made some supply depot. Oh, the science vessel coming in to help. To detect the lurkers.
Giga Brain.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We'd love to see invisible units getting detected in our Yoinky Splinky games.
True.
It's gonna take a while to kill all these lurkers, but
it really won't. It's gonna clean them up.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Battlecruisers are insane.
Oh, they're on the run.
They're getting zapped.
I think you're forgetting, every time the battlecruiser shoots, that's 25 damage. And it has a high attack speed, and it does a high damage.
Oh, Sloth made missile turrets at the front of their natural to detect the lurkers when they come in.
Let's go.
But no
now they just need the army.
I was gonna say, but no units to attack.
I like how they have the tanks in their main, and like some of them are siege, but they're all just sitting there right outside the factory.
And also look at the barracks. There's like a control group of Marines just sitting.
Oh, Mark's sending the lurkers back for
the lurkers are
He's like, I'm not gonna let you get the starport up. targeting the control tower, I think that's a smart move because it has less health.
Oh, remaking the command center at the third.
Devious, devilish.
Oh wait, double science vessel? I didn't know there were two on top of one another.
Oh, if Sloth had a radiate here, this could pick off these lurkers.
Do you think Sloth didn't realize they were detectors and just had them rallied there?
I don't think so. I think they knew.
I hope they knew.
I think they knew. Otherwise, why bother?
Well, because they lost. Oh wait, you're. Oh, they can't make any more science vessels because they don't have a science facility.
They have one on the main. Oh wait, you're right. Never mind.
No,
No, because they made it at the third. That got killed.
I thought they needed the control tower, but you're right. Science.
They need the control tower and the science facility.
Alright, these 4 lurkers going on the attack. Oh, never mind.
Mark's scared. And Mark's like, wait, I'm not getting shot. Hold on a minute.
Former YSC player Jason, aka J Ninja, would love to see it.
True.
Yeah, I wish Jason could be here to commentate more.
You know what Mark really needs right now? Just spend some of that money, bro.
Oh, no, not the Marines, not the Conga line. Mark's known for this. Put this in the Mark the Menace montage volume 2.
True. Mark taking down, assassinating the science vessels. Blissfully unaware of the hidden base at the bottom. But also, like...
Yeah, Sloth not giving up on that base.
Mark's got, like, a bajillion Zerglings in his bank. Like, where's the Mark from last game?
Yeah, right?
Sloth, oh, Greater Spire! Let's go, baby! But Sloth...
It's cool to see a Defiler mound.
Yeah, really.
I don't think we've seen a single Defiler in all of YSC.
Yeah, but not as cool as it would be to see a Greater Spire unit.
I feel like I made Defilers, but I guess you're right. There has to have been at least one. Oh, J Ninja made them versus Blue, and Yoinky Splunky won.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've seen Guardians.
I don't think so either.
No, I feel like we might have seen them from Jason, J Ninja.
Oh,
in that same game.
Yeah,
in that same game, I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, and Mark made them against Jack, and Yoinky Splunky won.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the highlight reel.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Come on, I watched the highlight reel like 3 days ago.
Link in the description. No.
So
Mark finally taking a third.
Look, Mark. I know the Greater Spire and Guardians are good, but you know what's better? 6, 12, 15, 18. Wait, I feel like I did that wrong. 6, 12, 18, 24 Adrenalings. 24 Adrenalings end this game. Well, yeah, but he's only got 20. He's only got 12 Orva.
Oh no, the tanks! The tanks!
Yeah, the mutas are feasting.
These mutas are feasting on these tanks and vultures like the bugs that were eating up Will and Plop.
True, but again, no one's going to get that reference. We did recently go on a camping trip. It is true, we were feasted upon. I guess you could...
The one tank. Who wins? Tank beats
Who's next? You decide.
It's sieges. The tank sieges. Like a melon. He popped that one.
I'm gonna pop this one. Oh, God.
What is Mark making here? Lurker City, man. Oh, wait.
Oh, this battle cruiser is gonna come into the wrong neighborhood.
Yamato Gun wins these.
True.
Imagine if Yamato Gun did splash.
Wait, why is the battle cruiser on such low energy? Oh, that's a second battle cruiser. He has a science facility somewhere. Yeah, he's got it in his main.
Oh yeah, he made another one. Yeah.
All right, phew. I was like, no way that battle cruiser's been sitting there for like 3 minutes. It only has 20 energy. Oh, but Sloth is mined out of everything except this hidden third.
Mark morphing a layer at his natural for some reason.
Interesting move. Now, so Mark, where's your third base buddy? Where's your third base buddy boy? Because look, you think mutas cost a lot of gas? You have no idea how much gas Guardians cost. Oh wait, you're right. I forgot. I was even looking at it because I was so expecting a third to be like where a third would normally be, and not in this weird little like corner here. But I'm here for it. It's a nice little pocket. I love this pocket third.
I think Mark has
Defiler Mound and Ultralisk Cavern going up.
Look at Mark's kills on his lurkers outside Slothio's base here.
Infinite. 7 9
Oh,
15
a lot of kills.
2 15 kill lurkers. Sheesh. So Mark, how come you're not moving those into the base slowly?
A Defiler Mound and Ultralisk Cavern. Pretty hype.
I think you're right. I think we're gonna see some Ultralisks here.
It'd be cool to see Defilers.
Mark's mutas have 1-1. Just want to point that out.
Sending Scourge over to Scout, I think. Or no? What's...
I hope. For Mark's sake, I hope he finds this hidden third. Because if he finds it, Sloth is mined out. Oh, a more aggressive burrow.
Lurker is moving in.
Alright, targeting down the supply depot. Baby steps, baby steps. Sending in the muta support. That's a bunch of mutas. Sloth learning from Justino's example. We do not dox players. Sloth learning from Plop's example.
These missile turrets are using... I guess using the Mutalisks on the missile turrets is okay.
Yeah. And using them on the tanks is even better.
Mark spots the hidden third.
Oh, nice catch, Gianni. I think
some ultras.
I feel like this game is slowly slipping away from Sloth.
I agree.
Like Sloth, when they lost the base at the bottom, they lost their lead and it was like even. And now they are slowly going from even to Mark being pretty far ahead. Mark's not making much at his base. Mark, having all these hatcheries is nice, but you gotta remember to use them.
I'd love to see some Defiler plays come out from Mark.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hype.
Defiler, Guardian.
Oh,
Devourer,
Mark just locked any ultras into his third. That third can no longer make ultras ever unless he destroys the creep colonies. Battle Cruiser's about to have a fun time on static defense.
Muta production facility.
Or Overlord production facility. Oh, Mark just canceled stuff. Always hate to see a Zerg cancel. Even if it's the right move, it always feels bad. Because you do not get Larva back.
Yeah, just that.
Your mic didn't pick it up, but we know the sound.
Oh, bro, it's like not detecting it as my voice when I make that noise.
Yeah.
Bro, why not?
If you want to make the weird Zerg sound, you can record yourself making it and send it in the comments somehow.
Type out the noise.
Type out
the
noise.
Finally! Here come the Ling. The Ling flood.
Right.
Flood.
Do we know if they're cracklings?
We can't tell yet. Although they do have +1 armor, which is nice to see. Sloth must be getting desperate to make a Wraith. I don't know why they would do that.
Could just come in and. I don't think they're cracklings.
No, they're not.
They're just normal little speedlings. Supplies about to cease.
And those Zerglings just got shredded.
Yeah. Cracklings, much like Zealot speed, it's like if you're doubting, then like they have it. Like if you're not sure if the Zealots have speed or not, they have speed. If you're not sure if they're cracklings or not, they have crack, or they don't have crack. I think I said that wrong. If you're not sure if the Zealots have speed or not, they don't have speed. If you're not sure if the Lings have crack or not, they don't have crack. Alright, Mark, see you be a little more
This is it, bro.
aggressive. I feel like all players tonight have been a little afraid of going into the opponent's base. It's like, that's something I hope, as we can see through these streams, it's like you really don't have to be afraid to walk in. Worst case scenario, you just walk out.
Yeah.
Lurkers are dancing.
Dancing lurkers. Oh, this is going to be a great siege. They're going to be parked there for a couple minutes.
Oh, yeah. Mark, I think... Oh, no, Gianni, you said he found the base at the bottom.
I saw the Scourge, like, fly over there.
Yeah.
So, Mark knows it's there.
The Scourge probably got one-shot by the BC, right? Because it was
no, they were flying around a good bit, so, like,
never
Mark
mind then.
100%
Okay.
knows it's there.
Alright, never mind then.
Matt, you pointed out that Ultras can't leave that base, but he made them there anyway.
No, I get it. When you have your hatchery's hotkey, sometimes you forget which one's which. So you just spam, you go down the row.
Our Ultralisks just absorbs absurd amounts of damage.
Only when they have the upgrades, really. And right now, with only
Even
plus
without
one
the
armor,
upgrade, they still absorb a ton of damage for other things to jump in
yeah.
and be the damage dealers.
Yeah, but ultras without the upgrades are not worth the cost. Ultras.
Oh, Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie. I think we just saw. Yeah, we just saw right there why the Valkyrie's like really not that good. Especially because
that was because there was one Valkyrie.
But these are also
Yeah,
2/2 mutas. Valkyrie's
true.
armor upgrades for mutas counter Valkyries so hard.
And also on 0/0 Valkyries.
Yeah. Because each Valkyrie missile does 6 damage. The mutas have 2 armor, so each Valkyrie missile does 4 damage.
I think Mark
As
is a little
shown,
caught up watching
that
his
is not a
units,
lot.
yeah. I think Mark's a little caught up here watching his units destroy buildings instead of making more units to destroy buildings.
Yeah, I agree.
Watching the buildings get destroyed, that's our job.
Oh,
His
Muta's,
job is to make more units.
Muta's
True.
gonna try and take this turret, I think, but they're not gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to destroy it because of all the Wraiths and Marines.
Oh,
actually, I think
unfortunate move out
Sloth is
timing.
forced to move out.
Never
I think-
mind. All right.
What's going on here?
Yeah, Sloth. I think
gonna
wanted to
go in to try and save the
regroup.
main.
Yeah, they're bunching up. I think this is really going to be unfortunate, especially because Mark has the greater Spire. If he made some Guardians there. I mean, come on, Mark. Where are your units, brother?
Where the Zerglings at?
Yeah.
Where your mom at?
What Sloth wants right now is for you to spend 1,000,000 years killing their main.
Yeah, I mean, gives more time for this third to build up.
Yeah, exactly. Mark's probably now thinking like, why are you still in the game? That's what I'd be thinking. Although I would have been thinking that 5-6 minutes ago. I'd be like, why are you still in this game?
And Mutalisks and Lurkers are like
Yeah, here comes the lid.
not known for
The Scoutling.
Although Sloth is back to the Stone Age in terms of tech. Luckily, they still have the starport, so they can make another science facility right away. But yeah, they lost a lot of tech.
Which is what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're also going to be supply blocked to hell and back.
True.
They can't make anything after all these depots are dead.
One of the downsides of taking what should be a third base instead of taking what should be a main base, you got no room.
Yeah. There's
Like,
no room for any supply depots here.
Sloth is struggling with space. And again, this Valkyrie's doing nothing to these mutas with 2 armor. Luckily, the Marines still have 2 weapon. The Marines have 2 weapon or 2 attack, so they're still doing a decent amount to the the mutas. Oh, and smart move targeting the control tower. No more Valkyries, no more science vessels. Those are the scary stuff. Marines that come out one at a time don't really matter. 3 Wraiths though, this could be scary, especially fighting in range of this missile turret. Never mind. 3 mutas are kind of crazy.
Okay, the main is cleared out and the lurkers are circling back.
Nice. And the Wraith is following.
Them down.
The Wraith hot on pursuit.
Police cam, the police helicopter.
Yeah.
These lurkers are just vibing in Mark's base.
A second starport.
I like
Sloth,
how Sloth is like branched from buildings to another base. Like another mining base here.
Yeah. I think Sloth is kind of learning the hard way that Terran air units aren't that good. They have their uses, but you cannot really mass produce them.
Honestly, these Wraiths would have been much better to be like Overlord harass.
Yeah, like Wraiths.
That would have been a much better use for them.
If you make 1 or 2 Wraiths, and then just stop making Wraiths altogether and send them around to make Overlords, or you have like actual pro level micro and you pretend they're Mutalisks and you kill some drones, that can work. Although that's a pretty devious build. It is dastardly. Here come 3 Ultralisks. They have the speed upgrade though. Sloth is very diligent about repairing stuff, and that's one of the weird quirks that I love to see in this game.
Oh wait.
Oh, here come a bunch of Ultras.
What's going on here?
It's like 9 Ultralisks.
They're waiting for the mutas.
They're waiting for the order.
Yeah. Execute Order 66.
Darth Jar Jar theory.
True, I'm a Darth Jar Jar truther.
Cerebrit, give the command. Overmind, give the command.
True. Why would it work? The Overmind's above the Cerebrit. If you really want to bust out the lore, you gotta know the Cerebrit names and be like, Dagoth, give the command. Zaz, give the command. These Ultras guarding the ramp. Nothing gets by them. Oh, we got some Guardians up at the top! Let's go!
Oh, morphing
Too bad Guardians move so much slower than Mutas. Also, I didn't realize these
just
Mutas
in time for Yankee Spunky 3.
True.
Oh, those Marines.
Alright, now click on the lurkers. Mark has a 36 kill lurker. And all the other ones are in the 20s.
Because those lurkers, those same lurkers have like...
Oh, they were Devourers! I'm losing my shit. Let's go.
Can Devourers attack the ground?
Nope.
Nobody knows.
Nobody
knows anything about these things.
I know. If there are 1,000,000 Devourer stands, I am one of them. If there are 10 Devourer stands, I am one of them. If there's 1 Devourer stand, it is me.
Those lurkers have been stands, for like most of the game.
Yeah, these lurkers are insane. They hard carried.
Oh, I thought you said the Ultralisks.
Oh no.
Yeah, these lurkers are the MVPs. This might even be the Yoinky Splunky record for most units, or most kills a unit has, at 36 kills on a single lurker. That is just obscene.
There's a high chance. Alright, I mean, force supply, no production building.
Piece. These 4 lurkers were like the chess piece with the most captures.
True. Alright.
They're like the bishop.
Frankly, this game should have ended long ago.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Sloth rebuilding command center.
Does a building keep you in? I think so,
yes,
right? Okay. You would know. You guys would know, of course. That's a story for a different stream. Mark's gonna be like, "There's no way this guy's back here."
Mark looking for more.
Yeah.
Mark does see that command center though.
Yeah, I just don't think he realizes.
Still looking for hidden bases.
I'm sure the audience is on the edge of their seat here, wondering how Sloth is going.
Oh, Mark knows his camera's there. And see, if I were Mark and I saw that, you'd see me in the chat being like, "No way! Get out of here!"
And for the final touch.
See, these Devourers never attacked, but there's still this guy with 13 kills. It's a 13 kill Devourer.
This is it.
30, 36, 25. Alright.
That was it. No GG.
Yeah.
Buildings until the last. So that is the end of today's matches, and I believe the end of our contestant Slothio.
I think this is the longest YSC stream we've had yet.
Probably.
It was pretty long.
Almost 3 hours.
Yeah, I think it is the longest. But we had some long games. I kind of expected this. I expected some of the other streams to be longer. But this one, I'm not entirely surprised. First, it was a 5-game stream. We haven't had too many 5-game streams. But also, these are, the bottom 4 are among these players, so chances are they're the newer ones, and newer players generally tend to go long. So I'm not entirely surprised. But anyway, that's sadly the end of Sloth. I'm gonna pull up their score screen again, or their stat screen. Sorry, it says Plop, but you guys know, real homies know it's Sloth.
It says Plop, but we know it's Slothio.
Yeah. Sadly, this is the end of their run. Yet another Yoinky Spoinky where they didn't get a dub, but
it seems they have to go back to the Kung Pao mountain range.
Yeah, true.
And perfect their Kung Pao penis meditation techniques.
I was overall impressed with how they played. I definitely saw some improvement from the last Yoinky Spoinky and their last games. I'm kind of talking to stall while I find and pull up the bracket. Yeah, so Mariposa advances to play against the loser of Vignette versus Joj. Mark advances to play the loser of Will versus Blue. Either way, that's a Yoinky Spoinky 1 rematch. If it's Will versus Mark, that's a Yoinky Spoinky 1 and a Yoinky Spoinky 2 rematch. If it's a Blue versus Mark, that's a Yoinky Spoinky 1 rematch. And the Plop and Sloth, unfortunately, were eliminated. Both of them went down swinging. We saw some good games from both of them. And they're in good company. Getting eliminated first, they're in good company. There are some real champs. Both of them are real champs. And looking at the next 2 players, there are going to be some real champs eliminated. Speaking of next players, next stream on Wednesday we have Krabs versus Micah, and after that we will have the Legend 27 versus Medusa. I'm looking forward to both of those. I feel like Krabs, I didn't really get a handle on how they played. I'm excited to see some more games from them in particular. Micah Moose, aka Micah, is always an entertaining player to watch. Medusa, I also always feel like is an entertaining player to watch. And the Legend 27, again, I'm hoping to see some more stuff, hopefully some improvement from them. Overall, I'm looking forward to next stream as well. You guys have any closing remarks?
Just gonna switch back to,
definitely a longer stream today, but a good one. But a good one regardless.
Yeah. Not all the games were super good.
It wasn't filled with air.
Yeah.
Like some Yoinky Spoinky 1 games. I feel like for the most part, Yeah. I think
Some
we
of
had
the
good
some of the games, it's like you have to skip 20 minutes in for it to get good, but
Yeah,
they got good eventually. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it. We'll see you guys Wednesday, 8 p.m. Unless
So Wednesday, so the right.
yeah. So unless something changes last minute, but you hear from us in the Discord. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this up. If you guys want to see like actually good StarCraft players, there is where I lost the link to it. There is an event going on right now called Nation Wars, where there are teams from various countries, quote-unquote countries, competing. I say quote-unquote countries because it's like there's Poland, Russia, and then the rest of Europe, and there's like Peru, and then the rest of South America. So if you guys are interested, I'm sorry, Sloth, but like none of the players in Yoinky Spoinky are good. So if you guys are interested, there's that. I'm looking at it right now. The #1 player outside of Korea, DeWalt, is playing right now. So if you guys are interested at all, go look, and that's cool. But I think that's really it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye bye.